Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today. Hey, hi-ho, who's ready to go? It's a big one here today. The Panthers and the Flames going at it. Welcome in. I hope you all had a good night's sleep and a good rest because we are back with more hockey. Who doesn't love a little afternoon action? I certainly know I do. This is going to be a doozy. I feel like we say that all the time, but this time it is. This one is going to outdo last night's game. That is for sure. Prep, what's going on? Remio, what's up? Arisses, good afternoon. Welcome. Victoria, hello there. Dallas, hello. Beverly, welcome. Doris, what's going on? My day is great, thank you. Bon, hello there. Brian, what's up? Bucks, how's it going? And for Leaf fans, this is a big one because Toronto right now is currently sitting in that top spot, and it is the Florida Panthers looking to regain that top spot by pulling out the big win here today. So the Panthers have their job cut out for them. We're just waiting for the Washington Capitol and the Tampa Bay game to finish up. Tampa's up 3-1 over Washington, and it's Alex Ovechkin who scored just moments ago. But let's get into the lineups because this one is going to start awfully quick. For the Flames, it's Jonathan Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau is going to be with Nazem Kadri and Matt Coronado. We got Connor Zary with Mikhail Backlund and Blake Coleman. Joel Farabee's with Morgan Frost and Igor Sharnkovich, and Ryan Lomberg, the Lomberghini. He's going to be with Kevin Rooney and Martin Pospisil. On the D, for the Flames, Kevin Ball with Rasmus Anderson. Joel Hanley with Mackenzie Weegar and Solyovanov with Paschal. And it looks like Dustin Wolf. Oh, the Wolfman is going to get the start for the Flames. Of course, it's going to be Huberdeau and Weegar making their return to the sunny Florida to take on their ex-team, the Florida Panthers. And for the Panthers, they're going to be coming at you with Carter Verhaeghe, with Barkov and Sammy Reinhart. We got Samskevich with Sam Bennett and Evan Rodriguez. We got Listerinen with Anton Lundell and Boquist. And then AJ Greer with Nosek and Godoyevich. On the D side for the Cats, Forsling and Ekblad, Mikola and Kulikov. Balinski's with Nate Schmidt, and looks like getting the start again between the pipes. Bobo Kopp, Sergei Bobrovsky. Those are going to be the lineups. Matty Tkachuk still out with that lower body injury, hoping he comes back sooner than later. And of course, we got a big trade to talk about today. A big trade just went down. We're going to be breaking that down, and of course, a whole lot more as we take a look at these standings. And the Tampa Bay Lightning officially now have knocked down the Washington Capitals. That one is in. Big win for the Tampa Bay Lightning. So this game is going to be getting underway momentarily as we wait for the broadcasts to switch over. We will switch over as well and bring you all the action on this important standing game. Florida looking to move top spot in the Atlantic, but it is the Calgary Flames who are desperately trying to catch Vancouver for that last wild card spot. They are 1 point behind. So with a Calgary win this afternoon, they will temporarily move into that spot ahead of Vancouver. And of course, there's a lot of games on the schedule today because it's Saturday night, and Vancouver can take that top spot back if they do win later against Vancouver. So these games, all these afternoon games, have huge implications in the standings, and that's what makes NHL so exciting this time of year. All right, come on, broadcast. Switch it over. We want to get this game going. Now, who are the players to watch? If you're not overly familiar, and it looks like they're already getting this game. This game is just about to get going, but we're waiting for our broadcast to switch over. Let's see if we can bring this in. And as we wait, we're going to make sure that we catch it. So let me explain everything that's going to be going on as we wait for the broadcast to switch. Over here, up top, you are going to see where all the shots are coming from, where all the movement is coming from. That is going to be important. On the far side, it's going to tell you where all the play, or who's on the ice, and where that is all coming from. And down below, right here, is going to show you all the puck movement. Jared, what's going on? Welcome in. Blended, I will not be streaming live tonight. Going to be watching Elimination Chamber. Michael, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. And all right, they've switched it over just in time as we're about set for puck drop here in Florida. Let's go. No, Jared, I looked. Ticket prices for Elimination Chamber were redonkulous. And it's not for me. It's way too expensive. All right, here we go. Off the draw. It's official. Puck is dropped. And the Calgary, right off the hop, they're going to put this in the Panther zone. Coming and crashing and banging. Mikola takes a bump. Kulikov has got to chase this one down. He's going to play it out, and Florida going to dump it in. But Bennett was offside, so they're going to have to go tag up right away. Kelly Sutherland and Eric Furlat, the officials, so we'll see who gets the most penalties. Here's a quick shot. That one is going to sail just wide as Lomberg trying to get that first shot on net. Florida in their own zone trying to regroup. See, I got my Sam Reinhart Pompey. Oh, you got Jared. Nice. Nice. I love that. That's one of the great jerseys, the the palm tree jersey. That's going to be, I think, one of the next ones I pick up. I love that sweater so much. Is this the Canadian Fear Now Blended? It's wrestling, WWE tonight. It's live from Toronto, so we're gonna be watching it along. John Cena's last visit to the Six. Hot start here for Calgary. They were flying with that depth line getting the start. Here comes the Barkov line out to start it up. Come on, linesman, drop the puck. Let's go. There it is. Barkov going to win this one back to Sammy Reinhart. He's going to shoot right on. It's between the legs. And a nice little stop. And it looks like, do we have a change? It's not going to be the Wolf getting the start here. It's Vladar. So I wonder what happened. Vladar is actually in net now for the Flames. He's getting the start. And it's Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Andy, what's going on? Welcome in. And you bought a Columbus Stadium Series jersey. Nice, Jared. Yeah, they did a good job with those Stadium Series jerseys. That is for sure. This coming around. Quick shot. Panthers looking to deflect it in front. Can't do it. Reinhart going to put it around to Verhaeghe. Sends it to the point. Here's the blast. And Vladar going to hang on to that one. Ekblad with a little smirk there. He's got such a puffy beard going on. It's crazy. Chicken soup won't help. Alas, Dallas. Oh, no. But chicken soup is good anyways. Duke, what's going on? Good afternoon. Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you're off to a good start to your days, even though we're mid-afternoon. Most teenagers just waking up about now. Just about a minute gone here in the first. Quick pace, very quick pace. Face off to the right of Vladar. And Rasmus Andersson is going to pick this one up. He's going to carry it. And here come the Flames trying to get it out. Listerinen tried to stop it. And the Flames just jumping this one all the way down the ice. Apparently next year both Florida teams will be in the Stadium Series. That would be awesome, Jared. I've heard. And I think I will actually be in Florida when their outdoor game is going to be played next year. Because they're getting a Winter Classic game, I believe. This coming across. Here come the Flames. Long shot. Going to put this one just wide. Down in the corner. Coming out. Florida going to gobble this one up. Lundell is going to carry it ahead. His pass to Lundell kind of deflected up in the air. Trying to come in and grab this one. Mikola setting it down in the corner. Here's Rodriguez. His pass gets blocked. Comes right to Listerinen. Listerinen, he's cycling. Feeding this back to the line. Here's a blast looking for the deflection. And it was knocked down and goes right in between the legs of Vladar. And he's going to hang on to that. Ooh, did he get lucky? That was a close call. Very close call. Good shot there. Both teams moving the puck around well here. But the Panthers, a couple great shots. And Vladar getting a little lucky as that one kind of came right down into his pads. Another Calgary Flame face-off win. Going to move this ahead. They're going to tip it out. Of course, both teams looking to pick up some points here, important points. Panthers, Sam Bennett going to steal this one away. Bennett centering it across. That one doesn't connect. Rodriguez going to turn and shoot, and that one is knocked down. Teenagers just went to bed an hour ago, right? I was nervous in the Maple Leaf game. Yeah, Jared, that game last night, the Maple Leafs and the Rangers, was an ugly game. That was not a good game at all. Panthers going to move this one up over the line. Going to send this one in, trying to connect there. Can't do it. Cycling around, Samkovic was very close to picking up that pass. It was behind him. Just couldn't turn around quick enough. Calgary going to move this one through their own zone, off the boards. They're going to get it out to the red line. Going to tip this head, a little behind the back tip. Coming in, a little deke and a shot. And that one's knocked down in front, passed through the middle. Picked up here by Anderson. Going to cycle it around. Here's Kadri. Kadri going cross ice. He wants it back. Pass doesn't come. Now it does. He takes it off his skate. Kadri throwing it to the net, and that one's going wide. Here's Florida going to move this one up. It's tipped out to Verhaeghe in the neutral zone. Going to play this one ahead. And Reinhart is going to send it in. He's going in against Anderson. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in, buddy. And this all the way back. Florida in their own zone. Taking a look. I have Panthers 3-1. Would have been 2-1 if Wolf was playing. Yeah, I think the Panthers are going to pull this one out. Big hit there in the corner as come back to the line. Gadovich throwing his weight around, and this one is going to be flagged down by Vladar, and he's going to hang on to it. Paschal getting absolutely rocked there in the corner as Gadovich stepped up on him. The last time these two teams got together, it was the Calgary Flames that shut them out 3-0 back in December 14th. So that was a big win for Calgary. This one is going to be flagged down. Absolutely nice play there by the Calgary goaltender. He's hanging in. JP, what's going on? Off the draw, Calgary bringing this one around. Trying to rip it out. They can't. They knocked it down themselves. Over to Uyghur. Uyghur going to move this ahead. Timmy Tushu, how's it going? Lots of goalie goals. Goalie goals are super exciting. And that's going to go up and out of play. I didn't see it myself. I heard about it. But it's crazy. A lot of goalies taking the shot. A lot of goalies going after it. Rick, good afternoon. Welcome in.
Busy as a backup is Dustin Wolf. He'll likely get the nod against Carolina tomorrow.
Here's Nossi going to get waved out of the draw. Greer going to come in to take it.
And Gadovich and Lomberg having a little chat.
Off the draw, Lomberg going to help pull this one back. Long pass up, stolen here. Look out, Greer almost got hit. Saw Uyghur at the last minute and pulled away. Schmidt going to bring it in, going to roll in the corner for Greer. He has a man right in front all alone. Couldn't get him the puck. Is coming back through.
That's chipped around Noshik, and Lomberg was nearly away, but it left ahead of his grasp. Pospisil helps break one up.
Going to dump this one in. Possible. Greer going to pick it up. Didn't get in far, and he's going to dump this one in. Cats on the attack. Down low, Vladar going to come out, play it around. Just about 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Triton, what's going on? Welcome in. Picked up here by Kulikov. Kulikov playing it up. A lot of sloppy passing here early in this game. A lot of sloppy passing. Triton coming in with that freeze. Thank you, Triton. Calgary putting it back deep. The forecheck coming in. Trying to pick this one up. They're working around down in the corner. Nice work here. Coleman cycling it around, sending it down. Cross ice to Anderson. Anderson looking for a shooting lane. Sending it in. Bobrovsky makes the save. Pass coming across for Sharnkovich. He couldn't get that one. This coming around. It was a missed pass from the point, and Sorokin was the last to touch it. Oh, gotcha. That's funny.
Trying to get to that puck. Panthers
cycling around. Panthers trying to keep it in at the line. They do temporarily. Nope, they come in and hang on to it. Nice little hit there. Forsling sending it in front looking for a deflection. He can't. The Flames can't clear. Forsling back at it. Bennett going to roll down low. Down around behind the net. Trying to pick this one up. Samkovich doing a nice job. Rodriguez going to try and come along the sideboards. Bennett tries to center it out. Can't do it. Flames trapped in their own zone. They're going to flip this one up, and it's going to come down just out. And the Panthers sending it right back in. Alex Ovechkin 11 goals away. I saw that, Rick. Right at the end of the game with just a couple of minutes left, Ovechkin, a nice shot from the slot, just buried it. Panthers going to work this one. Over the blue line, over to the red line. Here comes Barkov. He's going to carry it in. Little drop back, long pass in front. Verhaeghe couldn't convert. Comes to Schmidt. He shoots. This one goes wide off the boards. Flames going to carry this one now. They're going to try to move it ahead. Little tip holding it in. Barkov coming down low. Now the Flames just going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt going to pass this to Verhaeghe. Gives it back to Schmidt. Going to cycle around as this line is making some changes. Here comes Florida over the blue line, trying to pull it out. B. Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Over the line, going to slide this one down. Lindell coming in with a bump on Paschal. Trying to hold the line, they do. Cats cycling it low in the corner. Lindell still in here. He's tripped, but gets the puck back to the point. Over to Forsling. He pauses, shoots, deflection right in front. And a nice save there by Vladar. Got a piece of it. JDA, nice. Cycling around, off the boards. Far side Lundell going to send it to the point, getting it back. Panthers setting it up. Forsling, he's going to step in. And a nice stop there. Vladar got a piece. This coming around behind the net. Lundell with it. Stopping. Going to flip it back to the line. Just held in. The Panthers shoot again, and it's tipped just wide, and Vladar got a piece. Holy smokes, finally Calgary gets it out. Florida is all over them in the early moments of this hockey game. Great job by the Panthers. Red Wings and Blue Jackets, that's going to be an important one. Yeah, Jared, a lot of important games today. A lot. This in the corner, cycling around. Of course, Ottawa needs to pick up some points as the Wings and the Blue Jackets are pulling away from them. Cycling it back around, Panthers in the neutral zone, up to Mikola. Mikola, he steps into one, and again, the left leg of Vladar getting a piece. Florida holding it in, back to Mikola at the point. He takes another shot, that's off his shin pad, and goes wide. Anderson, that one hit. DNA, what's going on? Welcome. Go Flames. Right now, the Flames need to find their game because the Panthers are all over them. They just haven't been able to beat Vladar. This in the corner. Lomberg can't get it out. He gets tripped up. Cats have it. Kulikov behind, trying to feed it over to Mikola. He steps up. He's resting and working on latest Samwelb graphic fun project. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Flames taking a look. Setting it up. Now they're going to move this one ahead quietly. It's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Ottawa plays San Jose tonight, or today. Here's Bennett putting it over. Here's a sharp angle shot, and they score. Somehow it goes through. But hang on, the refs are saying no. The Panthers put their arms up. Samkovich had their arms in the air. Some confusion here. Did this or did this not cross the line? The Panthers say yes. The Panthers say this is a goal. I say the NHL put number 8 on the left top circle of his office shot one timer all over the league like they did. That would be pretty cool, Rick. I would agree with that. That would be pretty sick. Sasham, how's it going? Okay, let's see. Here's the net cam. No. I don't think this crosses the line. I can't tell. The crossbar from the overhead camera is in the way. So the puck did not stop over the line. It looks like it rolled through his legs. It hit his skate and then kind of came back out. But the question is, did the puck cross the line? The two replay angles they showed, you couldn't tell. It was inconclusive. The Panthers seem to think it was over, but of course they will. So we'll see what the official call is going to be. It's a commercial break now while they review this and take a look, but it's a pretty hot start. 9 shots for Florida, 3 for the Calgary Flames. Florida has played most of this period in the Calgary zone. However, Calgary is up 57% in the faceoff circle, so they're doing a nice job winning draws. They just can't keep this puck out of their own end. The Cats are finding a way to really drive and get this one going. But the Flames, they're weathering that storm. They just have to get better at moving the puck out of their own zone. Can't let the Cats walk all over them that way. If this is your first time watching with us, thank you very much for coming in and checking us out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and, of course, hit that subscribe as well. We want you to hang out with us. Coming up tomorrow, the Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's going to be an afternoon hockey game. Leafs and Penguins, afternoon hockey game, 1 o'clock start time. And, of course, we had our first ever members post-game show yesterday. That was fun. We're going to do it again after the Penguins game. And during commercial break, Lomberg is getting a nice warm reception from the crowd. And he was kind of giving a little wave and a little thank you. So a nice job for Lomberg. He played an important role for this club. We'll see, Sasham. I hope it's not to Toronto. I don't want him. Look at the thing. Yeah, Jared, it's nuts. Those ticket prices are crazy. Hulkamania will not be running wild. It's going to be Cena-mania tonight. And apparently The Rock is supposed to be in attendance tonight as well. We'll see if that is the case. So a nice little ovation there. Some applause for Ryan Lomberg. I'm sure Huberto and Uyghur will also get a little celebratory applause. So they rule the puck did not cross the line, so it's still 0-0. No goal on the board. Nice break here for the Flames, and they're going to ice this puck, so it's going to come right back to the Calgary zone. Well, that's not how you get the momentum going, by icing the puck.
Maybe the overhead, fellas, is the best look. You can see it there. It just sits there.
Yeah, we're going to take a look. We're going to look there. I know there's been a few trades going on. A big trade just happened earlier. We're going to talk about that at intermission. We're going to take a look at all the trades as they come in, as they get posted. Lomberg is a beast. He is a beast. He really is. I was a big fan of his when he was on Florida. Here comes Mikola over the line, dropping it for Listerine, and that one doesn't connect. Comes to Lundell at the point. He's going to shoot. That one, little knuckle puck there, almost went in. Down around to the side. Mikola can't keep, well, he kept it in the first time, can't keep it in the second time. Here's a 2-on-1. Flames coming through the middle, shooting, and Bobrovsky making a save as a big collision there, and Mikael Backlund is going to crash into the goalpost and dislodge the net. So they're going to fix that up. Backlund is okay. He crashed in pretty hard. A nice back check here. Mikola diving across, just kind of swept the leg with his right foot as Mikola was sliding, and a big collision there. He is a Flame, Jared. Yes, he is a Flame now. We've seen a lot of collisions lately into these goalposts, and most people are getting up and they're doing okay from it. 22 points this season for Backlund, only one in his last 11. He's gone a little cold. First year, that's right, JP, first year. Here's Verhaeghe, going to bring this in. He's going to dump it in around the corner. Vladar coming out, trying to flip it around. That one didn't really go very far. Florida's going to steal it. Here's Verhaeghe behind the net. Reinhardt in front, as is Barkov. He elects to go to the point. Calgary going to intercept. Huberdeau going to bring this forward. Puck coming through the slot. And Forsling is back to pick it up. Forsling going to move this one aside. Oh! Nazem Kadri just got absolutely run over from behind. And Kadri is slow to get up. Coronado coming in there. Everyone's trying to get at Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe just got Kadri in a very, very dangerous situation. Kadri doing the shoulder check, making sure it's okay. He's looking around. He wants to know who hit him. And that's not a guy you want to hit from behind, because you know Kadri will get you back. So let's see. Was it Verhaeghe? They were all coming at. It is Verhaeghe. So 2 minutes for boarding is the call. He's going in and just absolutely catches him in the numbers. They're going to go to commercial break. Now, in fairness to Verhaeghe, Verhaeghe is not a cheap, dirty player by any means. Kadri was going up the boards, and as Verhaeghe kind of dipped to go in with the shoulder, Nazem Kadri pulled up and kind of turned. And we see this way too often, and I don't understand why players don't stop. So many times they put themselves in these situations along the boards where they stop and turn to face the boards, to spin around, to change direction. And we've seen so many players get hit on the numbers when doing that. It is very difficult if you're in the process of going to hit to pull yourself back and stop. But Verhaeghe, he gets caught, drops Kadri. He's going to go to the box. Flames on the power play now. And again, you know Kadri at some point is going to look to pick his spot, look to get that hit back. Yeah, I'm not questioning the call at all. I mean, you got to call it. I wish they would call it more. Sometimes they don't call it, and that infuriates me. But a hit from behind is a hit from behind. Doesn't matter if the player turned his back or not. But as a player with puck possession, you're going in, you know you're going to get hit. Why put yourself in that spot, especially when you're right along the boards? I know it's not easier to stop and turn, because if you turn forwards, you're going to get hit in the chest. I would rather get hit in the chest than getting hit from behind head first into the boards. Unless your strategy is, I have nowhere to go with this puck. I see the hit is coming. I'm going to try and draw a penalty. In which case, fair game, right? But you're putting yourself at risk. Flames must win, taking Canucks wildcard spot. Yeah, and Sachem, Vancouver plays tonight. So Vancouver can get this one back. But it's important for Calgary. If Calgary loses and Vancouver wins, that's worst case scenario, right? Canucks take a couple of spots ahead. Ideally, I'd love to find a way of both of these teams, Calgary and Vancouver, finding a way into those wild card spots, but they got to catch Colorado, and Colorado with a banger of a trade, and we're going to talk about that at the first intermission. Would like to sleep? What's going on? Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. This down around the corner, Flames with the puck. They're going to start to carry this one ahead. 9:15 to go here in the first period. 2 minutes on the clock for the Flames on the power play. Panthers going to break this one up. They can't clear. Flames keeping this one in, trying to work this one around. Brian, what's going on? Diving at it. Uyghur going to swipe at this, getting it all the way down. Panthers are 16th in the league on the power play. Not a great number. Here come the Flames. They're going to turn it over again. And the Cats sending it all the way down.
Sam Reinhart with 5 of those.
1:10 to go. They were 2 for 2 against the Oilers. Panthers played a great game against the Oilers. That was a lot of fun the other night. Back to the line, and Sam Reinhart is going to knock this one out. He's racing down. He can't pick it up. Anderson going to get there first. Taking it around behind the net. He loses it. Sam Reinhart is there in a little holding the stick, and the Calgary Flames are going to go to the box. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 hockey here. Great effort by Sam Reinhart to race in and get there first. So a holding call, and that's going to give us some 4-on-4 hockey. He got hurt. Oh, Jared, I didn't hear. Did he get hurt, or he's just embarrassed the way the Bruins have been playing? He just doesn't want to play anymore. That would be something if he ends up getting traded. So holding the stick for Anderson give us about 50 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey. Off the draw, it's a scramble. Rodriguez trying to get this one back, but it's going to come to Uyghur, and Uyghur going to carry this one around. He got hurt just now. Ah, gotcha, Jared. Thank you. Going to move this one up. Flames into the Panther zone. A little drop pass, but they're offside. And Sharnkovich looked like he was going to shoot it. Mikola got a little frustrated, and no shot after the whistle, but Mikola was getting ready. He was ready. If that shot came, he was going to pounce. Zoran, what's going on? Welcome in. Most productive way to spend. Absolutely. No better way than enjoying some afternoon puck. 30 seconds left of 4-on-4 hockey. Setting up, here they go. Panthers looking it back. They're going to carry this one up ice. Long pass ahead to Mikola. He's going to shoot this one wide down in the corner. Samkovich taking a shot, comes back over to Mikola, dropping it to Forsling. Forsling going to cycle around. Forsling going to put this one back over. Coming in, shooting. A nice little play there as Samkovich making a nice little move all the way. And Vladar with a nice save. 4 seconds left of the 4-on-4 hockey. Too cold outside. It is a little chilly today. It is a little chilly, but hey, it's nice and comfy in here. Lots of hockey on the schedule. Saturday is the best day. 4 seconds left of the 4-on-4, and then we're going to get a short Panther power play. 10 shots for the Cats, only 3 for the Calgary Flames. Oh, he's getting help off the ice. So he got knocked down real good there. Well, that's not good news for the Boston Bruins. Off the draw, back to the line. Cats with possession. 4-on-4 is now over. Panthers on the power play. Back to the line. Here's Ekblad. He's going to move this one to Bennett. Bennett going down low. Panthers cycling it around to the line. Ekblad doesn't shoot. Now he's going to carry this one across. Pass for Verhaeghe. That one is intercepted. Verhaeghe still has it. Able to recover. Here's a shot side trying to jam it in. Can't do it. The Flames on the penalty killer. 29th in the league. Not very good. Here's Verhaeghe's shot, and that one goes wide. Joseph from the Penguins took him out. Down in the corner. The power play was 0 for 6 against the Oilers the other night. Panthers taking a look, working this one. Here's a shot. Going to reel around the boards. Back to Reinhart. Cross ice. Ekblad setting it up. Here's a shot. Vladar with a nice save. Verhaeghe in the corner, leaves it here for Bennett. Bennett, he goes in, Lomberg after him. Comes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe trying to center it. It's kicked back to the point. Cats hold it in. Over to Reinhart. Reinhart down low, walking out of the corner. Nice little try there. Still with it. Power play has now expired. Here's Reinhart shooting. And a nice save again as Vladar squeezing those legs, not allowing that puck to dribble through. Yeah, Jared, I would love Trent Frederic. If I had that opportunity, I would absolutely try and make a play for Frederic. Good third line player, tough as nails, has the ability to change the game. Really like Trent Frederic a lot. And he's been a Leaf killer, a Leaf annihilator. 6:18 to go here. Only 3 shots on net for the Calgary Flames. So not the performance they were looking for here this morning. Kadri in against Listerainen. Kind of a tie draw. Back to the line. Mikola shoots and another save. Vladar been busy here this morning. 13 shots on net so far for the Panthers. In the neutral zone, Huberdeau going to play this over, turning it over. Listerainen going to pass it up to Lundell. He's going to split the D. A long shot. Vladar going for a glove. Didn't catch it. It hit off the tip, and he's going to knock it into the corner. Flames moving it around behind the net. I wouldn't give up much. It would depend. I would do a draft pick. Or, if I had to give up a roster player, I don't know. To me, it would be like a Holmberg. And there's a hit right at the red line. A nice little hit and a takedown there by Nosek. I wouldn't give up much for him. I don't think he has high value. But, yeah, I would give up a draft pick, or if they wanted a young player, it would be like a Holmberg. Or not a Holmberg. Yeah, a Holmberg, or even, a Domi. Kind of one of those third-line player for third-line player. I think he can really be a difference maker. If Toronto had Frederic, we don't need Domi. So I think that would be a nice swap. But I certainly wouldn't package a whole big deal around him. The other thing we're going to have to see is some of these trades that are already making or setting the tone, and what is that going to look like in terms of the big deals that come out. The trade we're going to talk about at intermission, it's the New York Rangers and the Colorado Avalanche doing a big deal. Heck, we can just break it down now. Ryan Lindgren and Jimmy Vesey are going to Colorado, and the Rangers acquire Calvin DeHaan, Yossi Parssinen, and 2025 conditional second round and fourth round draft picks. So the Rangers, this is a good trade for both teams. Colorado looking to get better. Ryan Lindgren going to help him out. Jimmy Vesey, he's a depth player, not a difference maker, but Lindgren is the big piece there. And you see Parssinen, he was supposed to be a decent young player. He had flashes in Nashville, goes over to Colorado, and now on his way to New York. So New York already getting in to the trade business. And the question is, what other trades are they going to make? How significant for Calgary to take out the Capitals the other night in Calgary? You know what? Anytime you can take out the Capitals, and it doesn't matter who you are. Calgary, Tampa Bay did it today. Washington right now is one of the hottest teams in the league, one of the best teams in the league. So if you can get a win over them, that brings the confidence level up immensely. Bex, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs forever. Absolutely. All right, back from commercial break. Coming around. I mean, listen, I would also, Yarncroc is getting healthy. I would be okay moving him as well. I think that would be a big boost for Boston. I think Frederic would be a nice fit in the blue and white. This in the corner. Schmidt going in here at it. 5:15 to go. This back to the line. Calgary going to send it around, and it's going to hit the mesh and drop down. Oh, Jared, absolutely. I would not want Carlson. I would not touch Carlson with a 10-foot pole. I have zero interest in Erik Karlsson. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Avs need defense. It's a great trade for the Avs. A real good trade. I know they gave up, a couple of draft picks, conditional, but, they're on that bubble. They're in the playoffs right now. They need to kind of bolster their lineup. The problem with Colorado is Flames going to dump this one in. The Panthers going to move it right back out. Colorado, their goaltending situation is problematic, right? And that's what got them in this big hole to begin with. So having a not solid defense, and it's hard to say when you have someone with like Makar on your team that your defense has problems. But with a not solid, defensive unit and with a kind of a weak goaltender, that's trouble. Moving this one up, and of course the Rantanen talks are piping up. We'll talk about that as well. 4.5 to go in this first period. Forsling gonna put this one right back around. Bennett can't catch up to it. Ekblad trying to chip it out. Here's Bennett. He shoots, and a glove save there. That's gonna be what, shot 15 for the Panthers, I think. That's amazing. Panthers are just absolutely peppering Vladar, and he's been playing well. He's been playing very, very well. 7 straight wins for Tampa. Peter, what's going on? You got to watch out for the Lightning. They're going to make a splash. Brad Marchand not coming back, out with an upper body injury. Preds traded Nyquist to Mini for a second-round draft pick. Yeah, and those are, you want to see some of these trades in, so you kind of want to get an idea of what the market value is looking like. Battle in the neutral zone, trying to bring this one in. Calgary beat Washington. Are you serious, Sam? They did that, a huge victory. Oh, it is a big victory. Like I said, anyone who beats. And do we have a fight? We got some gloves. Nope, they're not dropping them, but Aaron Ekblad is all tied up here on the side with Possible. Right in front of the penalty box. They were hugging each other up against the glass. And Kadri coming in now, and everyone's going to jump in. Everything looked calm, and all of a sudden Nazem Kadri sees Verhaeghe in his sight, and he comes flying over. Kadri remembers that hit.
And Kadri might not be done yet.
Kadri is still grabbed. Who does he got now? Verhaeghe's over. He's being separated. Kadri, I can't see who he's grabbing. Grabbing Sam Bennett there. And the referee, the linesman, going to move Sam Bennett away. He certainly did. The only time I think I've ever cheered for him. So is there any other penalties going to go in here? So Barkov kind of bumped Possible. Ekblad played it. Then Possible comes at Ekblad. Ekblad got his hands up high. And then they grab each other. Ekblad actually dropped one. And Kadri came right at Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe got him with a quick jab. And then Kadri kind of said, "Are you kidding me?" Grabbed him, and everybody came in. But Carter Verhaeghe got a quick shot.
And number 76, 2 minutes each for roughing. Florida penalty number 5, 2 minutes for elbowing, 2 minutes for roughing. And Florida penalty number 23, 2 minutes for roughing.
So an extra power play or extra minor.
So the Flames going to go on the power play after all of that. So Ekblad gets the extra. So we got a couple of Flames going to the box. Possible and Kadri each for roughing. Verhaeghe and Ekblad 2 each for roughing. And then Ekblad the extra 2 for the elbow, which I said he got his hands up high. These for Bloomquist tomorrow. Bloomquist likely. Matthews, Hattie. Timmy Two Shoes going to bet it. We'll have that here tomorrow. Toronto and Pittsburgh, 1 o'clock. Sucks for Boston. That's Boston's captain. It certainly does. Anytime your captain goes out, it impacts the team. Preds are tanking, surprisingly. Yeah, Sasham. They're one of the shockers of this year. All the moves they made, they should have been a playoff contender. And for whatever reason, they just have no mojo. Yes, John, Toronto needs another defenseman and another centerman. For sure. They need both. 3:53 to go. Flames on the power play. Will Calgary be able to do something? They only have 3 shots at this point. 16 minutes to play, and they only have 3 shots on net. The Panthers with 15. Calgary was ahead in the faceoff circle. The Panthers have come back. They now take a lead, 55.6% in the faceoff circle. Backlund going to take this draw. The curse of winning the offseason strikes again, right, Vaughn? It's so, it almost makes you not want to make big moves in the offseason.
And I spoke too soon.
So something else is still going on. They're having a problem with the clock here. Trying to sort it out. We'll be heading back to the Amaranth Arena in very due time.
They had 4 on the board.
Excited about that.
And now Backlund leans in.
Off the draw. This is coming around back to the line. Maybe I'll have to get one of those palm tree jerseys. Backhand in front. Bobrovsky is down. Puck is loose. They're going to clear it to the line. This is going to come out. Uyghur going to spin around. Back in front. The question is, who would you get? Who is the... I don't know. I already got my Verhaeghe. I don't know who the next best Panther player would be. Back to the line. Maybe Barkov. Maybe Kachuk. I like to go off the beaten path a bit, though. Flames to the line. Here's Uyghur. His shot right through. Bobrovsky going to hold on to that one in the chest, and he gives a little tap to his defenseman, doing a nice job boxing out, allowing him to see that one all the way through. But Bobrovsky, he plays very, very good down low in his butterfly and able to extend those legs out even further. Herman, what's going on? Welcome in. Jared, that's going to be a great game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get a Bobo jersey. Dallas, yeah, maybe. That's not a bad one either.
They're not going to, so that's the same thing that happened.
We'll see. We'll see. I got to check. Because it's all U.S. pricing, I have to see what those new prices are. Of course, with the new Fanatics jersey, I'm still not familiar with the pricing.
So Zary on in a hurry.
Back to the line. Uyghur doesn't shoot. Sending it over. Here's a shot. Bobrovsky makes the save. Trickles just wide. Jared, it's great. The what is it? Is it the Coca-Cola Coliseum now? Used to be Rico Coliseum. It's a great building. It's a lot of fun. Very intimate. Every seat is a good seat. Here comes Uyghur. Gonna bring it up. Gonna cycle it back. Plus, depending on if you're on the side of the ice where the locker rooms are, they walk right through the concourse where the concessions are. So if you kind of hang out there, they rope it off, and you can stand at the rope and kind of give the guys a pound as they walk by. So it's very, very cool. Marley's games are always a lot of fun. Plus, there's a lot of really good talent there. Hopefully, you'll get a chance to see the Hildebeest. Dennis Hildeby. Always fun. Me get a Marley's jersey. Their jerseys are nice. I have no idea though what the AHL cost for jerseys are. This coming down around in the corner, cycling. Panthers going to bring this one out. Here they come, shorthanded. Lundell 2-on-1. Panthers through the legs. They shoot. Great save by Vladar. What a pass. Listerinen just had a chance there, couldn't convert. Great stop. Edward, what's up? Welcome in. It's very difficult, this trading speculation for one season. Stanley Cup, a deal is made. Talent is... It is really difficult, Edward. Extremely difficult. Here's a long shot. Open net, and the Florida Panthers going to grab. They're going to clear this one all the way down the ice. I can see you in a new Florida Panthers jersey. Would you get a white one or a dark red one? So I have the white one. I'd like to get that palm tree one, that third one that's kind of that powder blue. Verhaeghe going to put this one across. I think that's kind of a neat jersey. Down in the corner, power play has expired. Back to even strength. Zelda, how's it going? Welcome in. Working this through. Barkov to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe behind the net. Can't play it back out in front. Minute and a half left to go. Reinhardt steps up for a hit, and he gets put to the ice. Schmidt is back with it. He's taking a look. Calgary's just made the Misty Mountain hop flop. That's funny. Here's a long pass up, chasing it down in the corner. Bennett in here after it. Best Flames goalie, Kipper. Oh, sash him. That is tough. Two different styles, two different generations. Both outstanding. My heart wants to say Vernon because I like Mike Vernon a lot, but I think Kiprasov is probably the better one. Just ordered one, $220 on the AHL store. Gotcha. Jared's going all. Jared's adding to the jersey collection. Jared, which did you get a name on it or just a blank one? Who'd you get? This coming around, playing this back. Cross ice, Panthers going to dump this one in. Panthers dominating the offensive zone time. They're up about 3 minutes on the Flames. Who, Hildeby? Dennis Hildeby? The goalie, he's their goalie who's like 6'7". He's a monster. Cross ice pass, stepping in, taking a shot. That one didn't miss by much. Back out to the line. They're racing. They hold it in. No, the linesman puts the arm up and says offside. They have to tag up. They're going to knock this one in. He's a solid pick, Jared. He's going to be a good goalie. And that's going to do it. First period comes to an end. Somehow, some way, this game is still tied. Melvin, how's it going? Need Uyghur today. Uyghur, I like Uyghur. All right, let's go to the intermission. Let's get this one all set up. The Zambonis are already on, cleaning the ice. Look at this. 16 shots for the Panthers, only 7 for the Calgary Flames. Wow. 10-6 are the hits. Face-offs ended up being almost 50-50 after each team at one point dominated. 0 for 2, the Flames on the power play. Panthers 0 for 1. 4-3, the giveaways. Nice low number. 2-0 to take away 6 block shots for the Calgary Flames. So how crazy is that? They had 16 shots on net, and then they had another 6 that were blocked. So Calgary defensively doing a nice job. Really, the goaltender is leading the way, really shutting that door, and they need to, playing very, very well. Calgary Flames need more shots on net. Need more shots on net. All right, let's talk trades, because there's a whole lot going on. It's trade deadline season. The other night we kind of went through the trade tracker. We talked about who's on the trade bait board and who potentially could be on the move. And we did see earlier today that we're already getting some trades, but the big one is Ryan Lindgren going to the Colorado Avalanche. I recently acquired a John Van Viesbroek jersey. Such a cool Panthers jersey. He has over 250 jerseys. Wow, Zelda, that is wild. And the Beezer, John Van Viesbroek. He was so cool. For a little guy, right? He was a little guy. He would move all over so fast. That's a name from the past. Love it. Zelda, great jersey. Antonio, how's it going? Welcome in. So Ryan Lindgren goes to the Avalanche along with Jimmy Vesey, and then Kelvin DeHaan, UC Parsonen, and a second round and fourth round 2025 picks going back to the New York Rangers. So the New York Rangers getting in this market early, trying to get things going, because as these trades are going to start heating up, you got to set the value. You got to set it early. And a nice little pickup here for the, both teams. I think both teams did a really, really nice job, because it is an important pickup. So that is very, very cool. Okay, let's move this back. Trying to look up what other trades are underway, because things are happening fast and furious, and a lot of them don't get posted till a little bit later on. But if you are just watching and tuning now, thank you for being here. I'm just kind of doing a quick scroll. We getting any more trades? Let's see here. It's so hard because there's so many rumors. We got the Nyquist trade. Of course, that one was just reported. Nyquist going to the Wild for a second round pick. So little rebuilding action going on here. You know, a lot of players on Minnesota. Well, the main guy on Minnesota who's looking for a boost is Kirill Kaprizov. You know, Kaprizov has been absolutely outstanding, and he's got some injuries he's battling with. And Minnesota needs some help because when he comes back, he's not going to be able to do it all. A lot of conversations taking place, especially circling around Toronto. The Marlies jerseys are clean. They are real nice. So I'm trying to pull this up. Hang on. Here's an interview with Ryan Lomberg while I search for this here.
Yeah. They're a good team. They buzz. Vladdy did a great job that period. keeping it 0-0. So, looking forward to a big second period here.
I got to ask you about the emotions coming back first time since you won the Stanley Cup, and I thought it was great. The tribute out there, that was wonderful. And I saw you reading all the signs along the glass, but I also see you get a little emotional as you acknowledge the crowd there, and which is great. But was it a little tough? Were you fighting them back a bit?
Yeah, for sure I was, man. Even thinking about it right now, I am again. I was a little bit during warm-ups there. Tough to put into words how special the people of South Florida are to me. Between the guys and just the people, the fans, everybody in this building, they're all amazing, and it's nice to be back and see them.
But no cutting deals, right? I mean, you've got a job. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Those friendships
I'm
are
talking
over.
about the fans. Yeah, those boys. Yeah, they can go. I was told not to swear, so I can't. But yeah, no. There's no cutting deals out here. We're here to win a hockey game. This is a big road trip for us. Obviously we let the last one slip away, and we can't let that happen again tonight. Or today, excuse me. So we're looking forward to a big response here in the second period.
Great stuff. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot.
What an interview. Ryan Lomberg having some laughs, very appreciative seeing all the signs. And he said, I'm told I cannot swear. That is very funny. Typical Ryan Lomberg. Thomas, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so let's talk. Some of these rumors going around. One of the big ones right now is Mikko Rantanen. And, if you're like me, at first, you're kind of like, how the heck is Mikko Rantanen being talked about on the trade block? He was just traded. It doesn't make any sense. Well, here's the thing. Carolina has been trying to lock him up. They've been trying to sign him, and they can't. For whatever reason, they're not coming to terms. And so he could be on the move again. Rantanen, he's got 27 goals, 42 assists, 69 points. I mean, he is a difference maker wherever he goes. Obviously, he is going to draw a lot of attention. He is the guy who, he's the guy who you want. He's the guy you want to use to help build around your team. So somebody to look up to, absolutely. Now, here's the funny thing with Rantanen. Rantanen apparently has come out and said he would love to play with Austin Matthews. So immediately everybody in Toronto is like, oh boy, okay, there's a chance, right? With his salary retention and whatnot, he's not going to be very expensive this year. He's what, $2.5–3 million, something like that, with all the retention for this year. That's very easily digestible by the Leafs. The question is, what does it cost them? You're going to have to put together some draft picks. You're going to have to put Minton in there probably, if not more. It is a big, big deal. Remember when Carolina made that trade, when they got Rantanen, now they got Rantanen and Hall, they gave up a second round, a fourth round, Marty Necas, and Jack Drury. So a couple of draft picks and Necas. Necas was a big piece going back across. So if Toronto was going to pick up Mikko Rantanen, it's going to cost them at least a draft pick and at least a prospect and maybe something else. So if you could pull that trade off, I mean, I hate trading with a top contender who you could see in the conference final, but I think if you can bring him over, and, if you listen to the rumors, the rumor mill is saying, Mitch Marner wants to test free agency next year, doesn't necessarily want to sign in Toronto. Of course, just rumors. We don't know the truth. So if that is the case, if you trade for Rantanen and then sign him up to an extension, I feel a lot better about letting Marner walk away at the end of this year. Now, maybe that's not the case. Maybe they bring in Rantanen, they go far, and all of a sudden they come up with something and Marner says, okay, I want to stay. They'd have to find a way of making it work, but they wouldn't have to make that decision until the offseason, where both of them essentially become a free agent. Rantanen is like Tarasenko, good player, consistently traded. Yeah, Tarasenko, very, very good. Tarasenko was very underrated for a long time, Sasha. Very underrated. He's not as good as Rantanen. I think Rantanen is a far better player, but he's going to be a costly player, and Carolina already spent a lot in terms of personnel and picks to bring him over. So kind of surprised that they are willing to move so quickly. Bruins are thinking about trading Brazeau. So, Jared, that's another player who I like a lot, Brazeau. I just picked up his Young Gun rookie card not too long ago. I like Brazeau. Again, solid player, a good pickup for somebody for sure. Cartoons, what's going on? Welcome in. Just made homemade chicken noodle soup. Oh, love it. I'm sorry you're sick, but hey, chicken noodle soup, always, always good for the soul. My opinion, no body shame. Nobody should be talking contract. What do you mean by that, Thomas? Nobody should be talking contract. Like at this point in the season, or what do you mean? I stay out of the pricing negotiation with NHL when Gordy have played for $45,000 at peanuts, right? Boy, have the contracts changed. Have the contracts changed for sure at this point in the season. Yeah, it's always tough. I mean, you don't really want to get in the negotiating game. You know, like Vlad Guerrero for the Blue Jays, right? He came right out and said, "Get me signed before spring training because I don't want to have these conversations during the season. I want to focus on playing." Now, I know a lot of it is the agent. The agent's doing the job. The player isn't really involved unless they want to be. But it is a distraction. It certainly is. And, you know, we've seen with Nylander and with Marner previously, you know, the holdouts and, you know, it just leaves a bad taste. But this is a business. Absolutely, it's a business. And, you know, the players have to decide, do they want to take a pay cut and go for a solid chance to win? Or do they say, no, my worth is this. I'm better than these guys making this dollar value. So I should be at X cap level. And if the team you're with won't pay it, you know, somebody will pay Marner $13 million. The kid is going to be a 100-point player. He's what, fourth in league scoring right now, something like that. Second in assists. Somebody is going to pay him a ridiculous sum of money. But it's not going to be in Toronto. They just can't afford it. What about bringing back Schenn? So that's the big one, John. The Schenn rumors are the other big one. Now, I've heard recently that Toronto was kind of backing away for that deal, which means, could that mean Toronto is in on the other deal for Rantanen, that they're backing away from Schenn? I would love that. I think if they could make a deal and bring both, Luke Schenn is a perfect addition for this Toronto defensive core. I mean, Luke Schenn, we saw what he could do. He's a hard-hitting, stay-at-home defenseman. We saw with Chris Tanev out, Tanev is going to miss at least 2 more games. This defensive core without Tanev was lacking physicality. They played a miserable game last night. I like Ekman Larson. I like Jake McCabe. Those two are solid. I like what Simon Benoit is bringing. Philip Myers stepped in and played well, but he's a kid. He's still developing. A kid. He's 28 years old. He's an old kid, but he's he's still developing. Connor Timmins just doesn't seem to be what he was. So if you brought Luke Schenn in for that playoffs and you went with Riley and Schenn, you had Tanev and Ekman Larson and Jake McCabe and Simon Benoit. That is a solid defense, an absolutely solid defensive lineup. And then if you brought Braden Schenn in, he gives you that ability to firm out your third line. You still go with your Matthews, your Nyes, and Marner or Nylander on that top line. Let's say Marner, you go with Nylander, Tavares, and keep Bobby McMahon on that third line, and then all of a sudden you got Braden Schenn on that third line, and then you got Domi in there if you want. You got Robertson if you want. You got Pacioretty, assuming he's healthy, he can play there. Holmberg. There's a lot of maneuvering around you could do on that third line. And then, of course, your fourth line, you got your Lorentz, your Nyes, and, Connor Duar if he's healthy. So there's definitely some movement you could put in. Now, I think we would need 2 third-line players. I'd like to bring in Braden Schenn. I'd like to bring somebody else in for that third line as well, because let's face it, Domi has just not been playing at the level he needs to be playing at. Right now, Nick Robertson and Pontus Holmberg have been playing excellent. We know how quickly they fade away, so they're going to have to account for that. They're going to need 3 solid lines going in these playoffs. Sasham, I want nothing to do with Ryan O'Reilly at all. Ryan O'Reilly was here. He had his opportunity. I thought he was a good player. I liked what he brought to the team. Ryan O'Reilly decided Toronto was not the place for him, didn't want to re-sign here, decided to move along, that the media was too much and there was a lack of camaraderie with the team, and the things that he was saying that came out, I don't want him here. I don't think he would get along well with this group after the things he said. So yeah, I no thank you. I will pass on Ryan O'Reilly. Kevin, what's going on? Richard, what's going on? Forgot the early start of game. I can have a sensible bedtime. That's right, Richard. We said we were looking at the schedule and we saw the Panthers were playing early, and we said, you know what? We got to do Richard a favor. He always stays up late with us. So we're going to go with an earlier game. And Richard, even better, tomorrow is a 1 o'clock Eastern start, Pittsburgh and Toronto. So we're going to be live with that game tomorrow. So you'll be able to have an excellent Sunday night, early night to bed. Oh, so funny. Richard, we appreciate you so much. Thank you always for coming in from across the pond. Now, let's talk about these Florida Panthers here. Obviously, Tkachuk with his injury, he's out. He should be back soon. We know he'll be back for the playoffs. We know that, Barkov, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, they're clicking. That's going to be your top line. Matty Tkachuk is going to play with Sam Bennett and Rodriguez on that second line. When you put together with Lundell and Luosterainen, those guys actually have a really nice chemistry. They're playing well together. Luosterainen, and I like him a lot. And Samkovich, boy, oh boy, has he stepped up. So they have some depth players. They have some good stuff. Florida, if they were going to make a move, it would be to help bolster that third or fourth line just to get the extra depth. I don't think they need anything crazy. On the defensive side, Ekblad is solid. Forsling is great. Mikola has been key. Kulikov has been much improved. Balinkis and Schmidt, those two have been playing okay. But again, if you added a better defensive upgrade over Schmidt or Balinkis, I think that would be okay. Their defense is getting a little old, and I hate to say that because, they're 29, 28 years of age. You got Kulikov in there at 34 and Schmidt at 33. If you could find a 26 or 27-year-old to kind of step in and a little upgrade on the defensive side would be great. Not worried about goaltender at all. So Florida's in a good spot. They don't need to do much, but they could make a little tweak if they needed to. Calgary, on the other hand, they need a whole lot of help. I don't want Shen's too much. Yeah, they would have to be some serious salary retention there in order to make it work. If Calgary was to make it in, they're going to have to rely on Huberdeau a lot. Huberdeau is not the same player that they acquired. I mean, when he was in Florida, he was getting assist records. He was getting 100-point season. I mean, he was absolutely incredible. Huberdeau has slowed down tremendously from where he was, and it is quite the disappointment, to say the least. I mean, he had 115 points in 21-22 for Florida. He then goes to Calgary, 55 points, 52 points, 43 this year. He's having a better year, but big minuses all the way down. So we'll talk more about Calgary at the next intermission. Let's get set for period number 2. Noah, what's going on? Welcome in. Noah, not a fan of it. Not a fan.
Well, Calgary tried to...
But no, a good game last night. Good game last night. You guys hung around. You guys should have beat us.
Stopping all 16, he faced.
Hubie's been playing. He is playing better this year. He is playing better this year. He's gotta continue to pick it up. The Flames, they need to make some moves. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do. I'm actually somewhat comfortable with their goaltending. I like Dustin Wolf a lot. He's going to be solid. If they wanted to get a little upgrade over Vladar, that's not going to be a bad thing. Playoffs is a different style of hockey, though. Will Dustin Wolf be able to play as well as he has in the regular season in the playoffs? Here we go. Right back at it. Period number 2. Let's see if the Flames can up the pace.
Flames in on a puck, but it bounces back to the
It's
line.
going to
Handing
come all the way
down
back.
for Clemson
Calgary
well, but
spinning it
couldn't keep
around.
in.
One of the things I don't like about,
Lomberg.
well, a lot of the buildings
Won't
is
be able to get
everybody
that
is
one
still
around.
waiting in lines at the bathrooms
shit.
and to get
Up ice
food.
go the
And the
Panthers.
period starts and all the seats behind the benches
Giving
are
Uyghur
empty.
a little bit more time.
Flames going to bring this up. Heads up play, almost a big hit. And this is going to come down. It's going to be an icing call. So face off back down
That one comes back against
in the Calgary zone. Mega, what's going on? Welcome in.
Because now the fourth line's a little tired, and here comes Barkov over the boards for that offensive faceoff.
Mega, I can understand that.
See how this plays out.
One team is your arch nemesis. The other team beat you in the Stanley Cup.
Calgary have to dig deep
Florida
early
face
here.
off. They can't win this. Flames going to put this one back in the corner. They're going to flip this one up and down the ice. We've sent the Rangers into a rebuild.
They hurry.
Here's a quick shot. Reinhardt going to put that one wide. Barkov trying to come and get it, tipping it to the point. Intercepted here by the Flames. Flames can't get it out. Sam Reinhardt going to intercept. He's going to feed it across. Florida walking in, shooting. Nice save there on Verhaeghe. Vladar just getting the job done. He's been playing excellent. Florida cannot find a way past him.
Oh, he's just putting on a clinic at the moment.
This coming through. Lindgren is not good. He's okay. He'll be decent in Colorado. Help bolster their line. All the way back. Jays and Braves tied at ones. Final score. Gotta love preseason baseball. Not.
And that'll be icing against Florida.
Icing against Florida now. They're going to bring this all the way back across. Again, welcome in for those of you that have just come in to join us. Thanks for being here. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Lots of hockey coming up tomorrow. Leafs and Penguins. And immediately following tomorrow's game, we'll have our second members-only post-game hangout.
Off the draw.
Go Flames. Johnny Gaudreau forever. What's going on? Hope you're doing all right. No jersey today. No jersey today. It's too warm in here. We got the heat up because it's freezing outside. Playing this one across. Instead, I went with the Samwelb B12 Leaf t-shirt. This one being dumped in the corner, trying to come through. Coleman trying to dig this one out. Of course, you too can pick up your Samwelb B12 merch if you check out our store linked on YouTube under the store, under the shopping tab, or go to our website, samwelb12experience.com. Panthers bringing this one down around. Bennett shooting, looking to knock that one down in front. They can't. Bennett again, nice little move. He's going to circle around. Bennett still with it, trying to feed it across. Interception, and the Calgary Flames going to carry it out. Had a chance to spring Sharnkovich for a break, but the pass never came. And here's a little chip shot from Solyanov, and Bobrovsky is going to hang on to that one. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. You know, Mackenzie Weegar is one of these defensemen. I was so happy and sad when they made that trade because he was awesome in Florida, and I thought he's going to really, really help out this Flames team a lot. I'm a big Mackenzie Weegar fan. Of course, Barkov is the guy and will always be the guy here in Florida. Going to move this aside. Nice job there. Going to hold this one in. Mikola going to pick it up. He's going to send this around back to the line. Here's a blast from the Flames, and that one's going wide. The Bear Shark coming in. Our good old partner from the Florida Park Explorers getting some gift love. My tiny dog said, I'll wait to pee in April. Florida is so good at developing players. Right, Noah? They just have such a great staff here. Dumped around down in the corner. Do you think the Flames and Blue Jackets will retire? You know, that's a good question, Jared. I think if they would have done that, they would have done it already. So I don't think they will. I think they've done their honoring. I think once this season is done, it'll kind of be wrapped. They won't kind of do any more. They'll obviously have something in the stadium. They'll have something hanging from the rafters, I'm sure, but they're not going to officially retire.
One of those 100 guys over
I'm on a chess website, Twitch, Kick. And one of the streamers is a diehard Calgary fan. Oh, Richard. Tell them about us. We're live on Twitch as well. Tell them to come in and check us out.
Calgary to a puck.
Huberdeau going to keep this one in, walk in the line. Going to flip this one down in the corner. Ekblad is in there, has it taken away, pitching it in front. You know, the worst part is, you know, Johnny Gaudreau had such an unbelievable season in Calgary. Goes to Columbus and just wasn't able to get it going. Here's Ekblad. Ekblad going to throw this one down in the corner, taking a look. Spinning around. Barkov passing it in the corner. Verhaeghe and Reinhardt are there. Pass coming back over to Barkov. He can't get it. They're still in, keeping it in. Barkov, nice move. Backhand pass across. Doesn't connect. Verhaeghe off the boards to the line. Back up to Carter V. He's going to flip this down. That's stolen by Weegar. They get it to the line. Not out again. Here's a shot. This one is kept in. Coming back to the line. Dumping it right in, cycling. Panthers really putting the pressure. Down low beside the net. Walking in front to Schmidt. And Schmidt, oh my goodness, what a chance. What a chance, and just couldn't put that one in. My goodness. You hate his personality. He's cocky. He's so quiet. Godojevic at the side of the net, and he banks it in. Gadovich. Godojevic, holy smokes, he puts it in. What a goal for number 12. His third of the year. Gadovich, a nice one. It was only a matter of time. The 20th shot on net. The 20th shot already 5 minutes in. Nick, what's going on? He's meow. Nice little job. He made one save, two save. He had 3 or 4 whacks at it. Rooney didn't put him on his keister, and he just kept whacking at it and eventually chipped that one in. Holy smokes.
And then people being tired on the ice and hung out there.
Being a Leafs Florida fan is criminal. Well, it's not as bad as it was back in the day when you were a Leaf fan and an Ottawa Senators fan. That was a tough one to pull off. And it looks like Calgary is reviewing this in the bench. Are they going to challenge? Are they going to challenge? Major, what's going on? Let's go, Florida.
Is what they're going to look at, so they're going to challenge this.
My number 2. Toronto's always my number 1. The official comes over. We got a challenge.
Will this
Calgary
be
is
full?
challenging the call on the ice to determine if there was goaltender interference prior to the scoring of the goal.
Was there goaltender interference?
Probably here that it hits. There's the play.
One whack.
And then he hits the glove. And then it goes in. This will be an interesting one.
This is going to be interesting. So the backhand shot comes. He swipes it out of the air. There's number 2. He goes to swipe for number 3, misses the puck, hits the glove, and then swipe number 4, puts it in. So there definitely is contact with the glove as he goes for the puck. This is really going to come down to who is sitting in Toronto right now reviewing this one. I'm a Canucks fan, so anyone who beats my division rival is my friend. I hear you, Major. Big game for Vancouver tonight. CA, what's up? Best team. Their cup proves it. Absolutely. I mean, if you're talking about any contact with the goaltender, yes, there was definitely contact. The third swipe hits the goaltender's glove, pushing it back. But does it prevent him from making the stop? I don't think it does. So this is really open for interpretation here. Wow, if you're just coming in, welcome. Hit that thumbs up for us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. Help us continue to build and grow. So taking a real long look at this one. This is definitely an interpretation call. Was there contact? Yes, but it was as part of the play, going for the puck. Did it prevent him from making the save? I don't think so.
This one goes their way.
This is going to be very interesting.
Back as we get our decision.
Here's the call.
After Calgary's coach's challenge, the ruling on the ice is confirmed. This is a good goal.
Good goal. Wow. It is a good goal. So the Panthers are going to get one. So interesting, very interesting, because there was definitely contact with the hand. There was definitely contact with the hand. Are they going to show this again? Can I snap a pic? Come on, show it again. No, you're not going to show it again? Come on, one more time. They are not. All right. I'll have to see if I can find a shot of that to show. So very interesting call. I would have thought, you know, and it's going to be a penalty now for the Flames. So Frost is going to go to the box because of a failed challenge. Lots of time left. Interesting call. Very interesting. 1-0 Florida. Here they come up and over the line. Panthers looking to put it in again. Back at the line, down low in the corner, kicking it out in the front, and that's going to be blocked all the way down the ice. So Godovic gets the goal. Greer and Schmidt pick up the assist. Anytime your third and fourth lines can pick up some points, it's a good thing. Trent Frederick is out week to week. Oh, I didn't know that, Jared. I was unaware. Gives me something to complain about. Thomas, I will. If I can find that clip, I will clip it. And absolutely, I will post that as a short for you. This coming around back to the line, a little flip. Bennett, the side of the net, going for the wraparound. Jam in front, he can't put it. Bennett going to come the other way. Flames going to knock it to the line, not out. Ekblad is going to hold this one in. Here's the shot knocked down. Barkov again. Noah, I am not. I'm going to be watching Elimination Chamber later tonight. Elimination Chamber. Live from Toronto. Side of the net from Reinhart. Going to flip it over to Barkov. Barkov back in the corner. Taking a look. Here's Ekblad again. 38 seconds to go in the power play. Here's a shot. That one's going to go high. Bennett trying to get it to Reinhart. Can't get it. Back to the line. Here's a blast. And a nice save as Vladar is going to hang on to that. Holy smokes. It was great. I love the outdoor games. I really, really, really do. I know it's such a process for them to put it on. I know it's a real production, but I love it. I thought should have slashed the glove hand. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely contact there, Rick. So that's why I was not sure how they were going to call this one. Side of the net, Panthers going to bring this around. Timmy down low in the corner. Cross ice to the line, taking a look. They can't clear. Panthers going to hold it in. Side of the net, back out in the slot. Here's a shot. It's trickling to the line, and it's in the net. Or is it? Where is it? You got everybody in the crease. The goaltender is down on his back, half turned over on his side. The puck got past him. It was trickling towards that goal line, and the Cats were jumping on that. Boquist tried to jam that puck in, but everybody, it was like a rugby scrum. Everybody came flying in on top of it. So it's trickling. No, he reached back and he got it under his glove. Great save there, reaching back and just getting that glove on it. He caught it and then he dropped it between his legs and that almost went in. Holy smokes. Swizzer, what's going on? Welcome in. They're going to go to commercial break. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us over on the Twitch. Welcome everybody watching us over on that platform. Appreciate it. Make sure you give us a follow. Are you going to go to the Winter Classic next year? No, it's funny. We kind of talked about it. We joked about it. I don't know. I got to see. I don't know if tickets are on sale yet. I don't know what the prices are going to be. I also don't know what our travel plans are going to be over the holidays next year. But if I'm there, something I would absolutely love to do. I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. Love afternoon hockey. Love Saturday hockey. It is the best. But yeah, if I don't go, I have to find somebody who is going to go because I'd love to get a puck or a scarf or some kind of merch from that game. Definitely buying a Shesterkin Winter Classic jersey. Yeah, and I want to see because usually those Winter Classics have some really, really nice jerseys. Would love to see. Rick, I saw what you just posted on on X, I did see that. That was pretty stellar, my friend. That was pretty classic. So very, very nice, nice call there. All right, let's see. I'm seeing if I can find this replay here. But they sure do make it difficult to find. Oh, now you're going to replay it? Oh, no, that's the same. I thought they were replaying the last goal. Do you have a favorite team? Yes, Toronto Maple Leafs are my number 1 team. Florida Panthers are my number 2. So Leafs number 1, Panthers number 2. All right, let's see. Wow, it's so hard to find these clips. All right, 13-13 to go. Back this around. Whoop, I forgot to hit the sound. Sorry about that.
Out of the Calgary line, lost control.
All right, here we go. Got it. I'm going to save this window so we can look at this at intermission.
Circle their own zone one more time, trying to start the rush ahead. Dumped in by Uyghur. Flames will change up the blue liners. Bobrovsky moved it just in time as Backlund was in on him.
Sorry, just moving some windows around. Back in here. Calgary in the flame zone.
Calgary can't keep it in though. Sloviov.
Finally, they're going to bring this one out, and they're going to dump it right back. Calgary only has 1 shot in this period. They're going to play it back to their own blue line, getting set up. They're going to start to move it ahead. Oh, that sound was a replay from the clip I was pulling up. Do you follow? Yes, Swizzer, absolutely. Love international hockey. It is always a lot of fun. This in the corner, trying to bring this one out. And Calgary again in the neutral zone. They're going to turn and bring it up. We got under 12 to go here in period number 2. Kulikov has to come pick it up. I think the difference in yesterday's game was Stolarz. Stolarz did play phenomenal hockey yesterday. He absolutely was the difference. Here it comes to Reinhart. He shoots. Big rebound. They come across, and Verhaeghe can't put it in. Another outstanding save by the Calgary Flames goaltender as Vladar Superman dives across the crease. Verhaeghe had a wide open net, and it's a very weak little backhand. He didn't put the oomph in it, and Vladar just flies across to make that save. Wow. Don't forget to register for a chance for World Cup Toronto tickets. Could be Portugal. Yeah, Timmy Tushu. I have zero interest in going to that live. I would much rather watch those. And what we'll do, we'll probably end up streaming them. We'll probably do some Canada World Cup games here on the channel because that's going to be a whole lot of excitement. Verhaeghe, if you would have scored my autograph, if you would have rised in price. He is awesome. He is real good, but that save, Vladar, was just spectacular. 11:38 to go. Carter Verhaeghe, he's my boy. He doesn't know it. And their little conversation here at the penalty box.
It's been a common theme here this afternoon. My gosh, can we get it right down there? Are they going to have a look, maybe? Yep, they're going to see if that puck went over the line.
Ooh, so a little replay. I don't think this crossed the line. He is clutch. Super clutch. Nice to hear. Always feel like it gets overspoken because of Stanley Cup at the time.
Maybe worth another look.
It really does, Switzer, but some of those tournaments are so great.
For sure.
World Cup, World Juniors, so good.
The play is under review to determine
No.
the puck completely crossed the goal line.
Yep.
Where did it even come? Oh, after the play. So Vladar makes the save. The puck comes out in ball. He kind of runs into him. The puck comes loose. Vladar covers it up with his glove. I don't think you can see this at all because Ball is kind of blocking it. This was an outstanding save. Dives across with the paddle down, keeps it out. The puck goes under his belly, and then kind of comes loose as Ball and Lomberg comes in. Reinhart and Verhaeghe are digging. You can't tell because he reaches with that glove to cover it.
Completely crosses the line. Call in the ice stands. We have no goal.
Right.
Yeah, no goal. You can't tell. There's just too many people blocking those camera angles. You can't see them cross. And it's amazing with the technology today, why they don't have some kind of sensor, right? That kind of post-to-post, ice-to-crossbar, and a sensor in the puck so you can tell when it crosses. Tennis does an amazing job using technology to tell when the ball is out. You know, baseball is doing a strike zone camera now to tell balls and strikes. It's amazing they haven't figured out some technology to confirm a good goal. Here this comes in over the net, over the blue line, excuse me. They're going to dump it in, and it flips up in the corner. Everyone's looking for it. Going to drop down, and the Flames with it. Flames going to move this around. That's right, 26-7 the shots. It is insane. Here comes Florida, right back in, 11 minutes to go. Star Trek sensors. Shot right on, and Vladar going to hang on to it. You know, if you had this technology, you know, you could eliminate so many of these replay calls that slow things down. You know, if you had the technology that could tell when it crosses the line, and you don't have to go and challenge all these plays where the cameras just can't see it. You have your in the net cam, you're on top cam, your outside cams, but where the players are and they're blocking it, you know, if the camera doesn't pick it up, you can't see it. Give the puck to Kadri. Kadri, you know, he's a guy, he's been really hot at times. He's had some highlight reel goals. And then he kind of disappears. This around behind the net. Flames going to work this one up to the line. Here comes Calgary. Calgary flipping it up in right on Bobrovsky. He stiffs it up, and the Panthers trying to get it out. Calgary dumping it right back in. They have to come re-tag, and here comes the Cats. They're going to dump it in. Down around behind the net. Boquist leaves it in the corner now, trying to get it back over to him behind the net. Back out. Here's a blast. That one doesn't get through. It's blocked. Here come the Flames on the move. Sharnkovich going to drop this one. Backlund going to try and move it back up. Now it comes to the point, and it's dropped. Solovyov could not keep that one in. It's going to come out. And we got a high stick call as Lundell is down on the ice. He's up to a knee and now back up. The referee comes to take a look. And the Flames going to go to the box. Minor penalty for high sticking.
No doubt about that one.
And the Panthers going to go to another power play. Got to control your sticks. We see this far too often. Guys are just sloppy with their sticks. And it leads to penalties, which lead to goals. They're 0 for 2 today, 6 shots on the power plays, which is a lot. They have 10 shots in this period, only 2 for the Flames. Huberdeau coming in to take this draw against Barkov. Barkov going to win this one back. Pulling it up to the point. Rempe, your best player. That's funny. Reinhardt back to the line. Ekblad with a shot. That one's going to sail up and out of play. Don't know if it has played much in the U.S., but watching a UK Rugby League match. He played in Las Vegas trying to break the U.S. market. 2 of the best teams in the world. Wow. I haven't watched a whole lot of rugby, but, man, it is a vicious sport. Absolutely vicious. Injury for Frederick is lower body. Okay, thank you, Jared. Can't wait for the Leafs game tomorrow. Gonna make a fortune. It's gonna be a good one for sure. Toronto should win that one and win that one big. We'll have to see what in-game parlays we can make for that. Here comes Reinhardt in over the line, trying to set it up. Calgary doing a good job knocking it out. Bennett has to race, or Ekblad, excuse me, has to race back, and the linesman is going to take a hard spill. Linesman goes down hard. He's kind of checking his face for any damage. Flames can't control it. Barkov with it. Reinhardt is pinching up. Barkov trying to get it over to Reinhardt. He's going to spin it to the line. Ekblad shooting, deflected right on. Bennett with a beauty tip and a nice save. Wow. It should be a blowout by now. It really should be. Here they come. Barkov with a shot. Another great save by the Flames Tendy. Wow. My brother's going to end up again because he smokes. Oh, John, yeah. Sorry to hear. Hopefully not. Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. My cousin played it for Women's University for Waterloo. It's crazy. Rugby is such a crazy game, so physical. What is it, the New Zealand All Blacks when they come in and do the haka? Is that what it's called?
Well, the good news for Calgary,
that is like frightening.
Thanks to their goalie.
Talk about intimidation. Panthers going to drop this one back on the curl. Thank you for hitting that like. Appreciate it. Driving in, this is going to hop up and going to go out of play. Face off, they're saying, is going to be inside the zone. 19 seconds left on the power play. But we've seen often linesmen getting involved, linesmen taking some hard spills.
He's had a few of those this afternoon, and you know a goalie's on. When that puck redirects it, he's able to adjust.
But my goodness, Ladar is just playing out of his mind right now. Absolutely out of his mind.
19 seconds remaining in the Calgary penalty kill. Backlund turns to the forehand. Looked like he got it away from Rodriguez on the dot, but Panthers come up with it.
Uh-oh.
Rodriguez back to the line. He'll split the coverage there, and Schmidt will put the head down.
There we go. Sorry, had a technical phone issue. So 8:18 to go. 5 seconds left on the power play. This one is going to come to an end. Panthers flying in. We're now back to 5-on-5 hockey. Up to 28 shots now for Florida, only 8. And here's another one, only 8 for the Flames. Vladar is the difference maker for sure. He has been seriously good. I wish we got Bennett back. Yeah, Bennett has been wild. Bennett has been so good. Very, very impressed with him. Even on Team Canada in the Four Nations Cup, I thought Bennett was a real strong player for that team. He's impressed me so much. And Sam Bennett has been through a lot, right? He's kind of bounced around as his game has struggled, but he's just finding a way through, and he is really playing very, very good hockey, which is what we love to see. Some of the other, we talked at the first intermission about a lot about Rantanen trades. Let's not forget Brock Besser. Brock Besser apparently being shopped around, and will we see Besser on the move come trade deadline in about a week's time? Less than a week now. It is so close. It's going to be very interesting. Another favorite of yours. He really is a good player. Coming up this week, I believe it's the 5th. It is Upper Deck Series 2 going to be coming out. It is going to be available. We have a couple boxes on pre-order, and assuming they show up on time, we're going to be live streaming box breaks to crack them open and see who we get. Can we hit a Mishikov rookie? Can we hit a Celebrini rookie? If you're a hockey card fan, if you're a hockey card collector, you'll want to tune in and enjoy that as we crack open a couple of boxes. I'd say crack some wax, but not really wax anymore. But always a lot of fun when we get to open some hockey cards to see how disappointed Sam gets when he gets nothing. And that happens way too often. The good news is I can't get all Arizona Coyotes anymore. That my streak of hitting the Coyote cards is going to come to an end. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Panthers almost at 30 shots already. This is crazy. I love collecting. All right, sounds good. Noah, yeah, it's so much fun. Maybe we'll have some cards to give away as well. Quick shot, knocked down in front. Flame's going to flip this to the line. Ekblad is going to hold on to this one. He's going to play it down low in the corner. Back up. Flame's going to work it out. Where's the puck? Bouncing around there is possible. He's going to have it. Sending it in, down around the corner. Forsling is back. Going to work it behind the net. Huberdeau cuts him off. Barkov with a little cross check. Big battle going on behind the net. Bobrovsky is down guarding that post. Kadri is there. Ekblad gets up on him, and the Cats come away with it. Reinhart giving it back. This one is going to be flipped up, chased down. Reinhart going in the corner here against Hanley. And it's going to come to the line. Cats doing a good job hanging it in. John, I was a big Shane Doan fan. He was very, very good. Here's Barkov trying to go backdoor. That pass is deflected.
Working on this game.
Actually, like Florida before they beat us. That happens, Noah. Thank you, Shorty, so much for hitting that subscribe. Welcome to the community. Welcome in. Here's McCullough with a shot deflected, knocked down.
And Calgary able to get rid of it.
Again, big thanks to Shorty hitting that subscribe. Mikola back to pick it up. Mikola sending it around off the boards, moving this sudden up ahead. Florida, long shot. That one's getting knocked down. Flames, they just can't get anything going. It's crazy. You're not getting anything from Tim's card. 100 packs, but me getting something with, I know, Jonathan. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Here I go thinking I'm being smart, buying a box. I'm going to come up with something big, and nothing.
More white than blue in the second.
No, that seems to be a trend. Yeah, I know. Mikko, you know, he just found his game here. It's something with this coaching staff in Florida. They find a way to get something out of these players. Whether it's the coaching staff, maybe it's Barkov and his leadership. Just find a way. Everybody in Florida contributes. Kulikov as well. Kulikov comes here and he plays good. Schmidt down in front. A nice pass, and we got a penalty coming up as Rodriguez is on his backside. A cross-checking penalty is going to be called. And they're going to go to commercial break. When they come back, Solinov is going to go to the box. The Cats stepping up again on the power play. You know, they're getting so many chances. It's only a matter of time before they break this game wide open. Only a matter of time. And they've been playing great hockey. The Flames offensively have been nowhere to be found. However, defensively, they're playing solid, and it all starts from between the pipes. What Vladar is doing tonight is sick. It is awesome. Playing really, really good. Them isn't afternoon hockey cleansing. Oh, certainly is, Dallas. Certainly is. And it's keeping me from cleaning, which is even better. We're going to have to scrub the bathrooms when we're done, do the shower, clean out the hard water, all that fun stuff. Like a lime sorbet. How about a little orange sherbet? Anybody a little orange sherbet? I haven't had orange sherbet in a long time. That was the go-to back in the day. Maybe we'll have a little ice cream later. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Have some treats. Little Saturday treat action. But, boy, I'm not going to talk about food. It's been so good. Orange sherbet, also good. Yeah, Yrses was the best. I remember the first time I had an orange sherbet, I was like, oh, this is delightful. And then I was told, you know, sherbet's not ice cream. And I was like, I don't care. It's still so good. But it has been so long. You still have to vacuum. Oh, got to vacuum. Yep, got to vacuum for sure. Little cookies and cream. Johnny Goudreau with the cookies and cream. That's pretty good too. And you know, I had this summer, for the first time in a long time, I went and had a scoop of mint chocolate chip. And it was delicious. I haven't had mint chocolate chip in years, but it was good.
In short order.
Blueberry muffin and an apple and orange. Yeah, not a big blueberry fan, but muffins, oh yeah. Muffins are delicious. And I don't do the oranges, but I do the tangerines. Love those little tangerines.
Fourth power play for the Panthers. Flames are 3 for 3.
Sam deserves a cold snack after doing chores. Do it. Not necessary. Thank you. Here's Bennett with a shot right on. Rebound. They're still jamming at it. And the bucket comes off. Vladar is going to pick his helmet off the ice. And he manages to keep this one out again. Holy smokes. Is he not playing out of his mind right now? Puck comes up, catches him high. The strap pops off. He kind of shakes his head. The helmet comes off, which forces a stoppage. And he's lucky because the puck was right there in front of him with two Panthers about to jump all over it. Oh, yes, John. Dairy Queen is awesome. I love soft ice cream. My preference, though, a little twist cone. Oh, little twist cone, soft ice cream twist goes a long way. Big shout out to everybody who works at the cone in Minden. Gotta love that stuff. Little Minden cone action. So good on a warm summer day. 5:49 to go. Off the drop. Back to the line. Panthers with it. 150 to go in the power play. Cross ice, taking a look. That pass doesn't connect all the way back. He-Man's dad, what's going on? It certainly is the story right now. Here's Bennett with a shot going glove side, and that's off the glove and up and out of play.
Did he get a piece of that as well?
He certainly did.
He was going right in the top corner.
Caught that off his glove and just knocked out. Quick hands by Darth Vlader.
How much can you keep going in terms of
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Let's have a look at this shot. No, hit a stick on the way out. My mistake.
Go off the draw. Nope.
Into the shooting line.
Haven't dropped it. Let's drop it again. Belleville Reed's Dairy. $2 milkshakes. Thomas, that's a heck of a price. Almost worth the trip to Belleville. $2 shake. Okay, my wife and I bought an ice cream cake, and it was $18. That's not bad at all. Now the question, though, Rick, what flavor of ice cream cake? Ooh, I love a good ice cream cake. We should buy one just to have for sure. Yeah, oh, John, those chocolate dip cones are delicious. In the corner, coming around. You have to come up to my neighborhood this summer for some ice cream on the beach. Here's Bennett coming in front, and that one's going to get knocked down.
Keeps his composure.
Signature free. Wow, $2 shakes. I mean, that is... Last time I got a shake was at Kawartha Dairy, and it was about $8. And it was not very good. It just tasted like all milk. But their ice cream is delish. How many penalties have the Flames taken? Let's see here. Should we count them? Not many. They're 0 for 4 right now on the power play, so only a handful.
And the Panthers will reset.
1, let's see, 2, 3, 4.
Lundell.
Coming back the other way. Driving it in, coming around the side. Panthers, sharp angle shot. That one doesn't connect. This coming around. Oh, love a mini blitz. The flame burger, you know, Johnny, I've never tried the burger from DQ. Years ago, I had their hot dogs because they were on like the old school rolling machine. Those were quite nice. But again, you're taking your life in your hands. Working this one down aside, trying to work it back up. Quick shot and a glove save by Vlader, flash of that leather. Let's go, Frosty. We make our own Frosties here now. We got one of those Ninja slushy machines, and if you get the right recipe, you make your own Frosties, and they're quite delicious. With the portion size, it makes a lot. So good job through a screen. Listerinen screening in front of the net, and a nice job there. Chocolate and cookie crust. Now you're talking, Rick. That sounds good. Is there a Culver's in Canada? I don't know. Is there a Culver's here? No, I don't believe so. This coming around at the side, holding it in at the line, cross ice. Well, here comes Sammy Reinhart, goes cross ice. Here's a shot, and it gets behind Vladar. He's looking for it. It goes behind the net. Back out in the slot. Here's Reinhart shooting again. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Holy Vladar, and Vladar has some words to say to Verhaeghe as he skates away. Wow. And Verhaeghe is saying, like, this is over. This is over. Verhaeghe thinks the save was made, but the puck was over the goal line when he made the save. I mean, Vladar used the force to stop this. I mean, this was unbelievable as Verhaeghe was over his back. Oh, you know what? He's bringing the glove to the front, but it gets caught on the back of the crossbar. I think this is in the net. Verhaeghe makes a good case here. As he's bringing the glove forward, because he falls back. Vladar was trying to hold Verhaeghe in the net. He falls back, and as the shot comes, this is a good goal. His glove was in the net, and it got caught on the back of the goal of the crossbar. This should be a good goal. Holy smokes, but what an attempt. What an attempt. Vladar trying to hold Verhaeghe in the net to draw penalty actually takes himself out of the play. And as he comes forward with the glove, hang on, here's the call.
After video review, even the puck crossed the goal line, there was goaltender interference on the play. You got no goal.
Wow. Okay.
So now they're calling, they say, even though the puck crossed the line, there's goaltender interference, no goal. So Verhaeghe is pushed in the crease by number 7, Kevin Ball. And then the goaltender is holding Verhaeghe in. So this shouldn't be goaltender interference. This should be illegal contact by the goaltender. That's not a rule, but it should be. So that's not goaltender interference. The goaltender can't run into a player and hold him and then claim goaltender interference. Oh, what a bad call. Paul Maurice is kind of giving the stare down, raises the eyebrows and shakes his head. So what a bizarre call. And if there's goaltender interference, why isn't there a penalty? Right? If it's goaltender interference, why is there no penalty? That's funny. So a no-goal call here, even though Vladar held up the Florida Panther player who was pushed in the crease. It was a dive. He was trying to hold Verhaeghe in, and when Verhaeghe moved away, he kind of fell backwards. That is funny.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable is the right word, Mr. Announcer, sir. 3:22 to go here in this period. Wow. I love hockey. Here's a shot right on. Wow, the Calgary Flames actually got a shot on net. This is coming around. Bobrovsky is down, searching around. 20 shots now. Unbelievable, in this period for Florida. 20 shots in this period for Florida. The Calgary Flames finally have hit 10 shots. Mikola going to race up. He's going to knock this one down. How is Calgary only down by 1 goal? I know, they got a shot on net. Bringing this one around. Calgary intercepts. They steal, putting it across. Unbelievable. The Flames starting to see some life after getting this call going their way. This is going to be called down now. We'll have to see if we can find that replay as well. Going to dump this one in, down in the corner. Trying to hold up. The Cat's going to flip it to the line, not out. Now it's picked up. Getting it to the line. Calgary pinching up. They can't hold this one in. Flames going to put it right back in. It's like a new world we live in right now. Right is wrong and wrong is right. Not necessary. It's also backwards. I don't understand. Bloomquist better not turn into what? Oh, I know. Timmy, how often does that happen to Toronto? Far too often. 20 shots in this period for the Florida Panthers. Back to the line. Did Toronto even have 20 shots all game yesterday? I don't think so. Down at the side, Florida trying to scramble and pull this one out. They go upstairs and they get it up and over the head of Hanley. And Mackenzie Weegar going to pull this one back as both teams going to change up. 1:30 to go. Here comes Calgary, or Kadri in over the line. He's going to flip this in, and a nice stop is going to be grabbed and held. Holy smokes, this is crazy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We got some plays to look up. We got some plays to discuss. Stick around at intermission. We're going to see if we can find these and take a look at what happened, because this is crazy.
There's another good
absolutely crazy. Yeah, not necessary. He's such a good role player. He plays his role and plays it well. Bennett with 6 shots. Reinhart with 5. Rodriguez with 4. These guys, it's a shooting gallery here for the Florida Panthers. Bennett in the corner. We get it up to Rodriguez. He's going to flip this one out. Coming across. Flames sending it right back in. Rodriguez back to get it. Going to curl around the net. Panthers with speed coming right up the middle. Going to carry this one over. 3-on-3 into the line. Back for Rodriguez. That pass does not connect. Going hard there in the corner. Samkovic, he gets bumped. Bennett steps in. Trying to pull this out and walk into the corner. Bennett couldn't control it all the way. Calgary carrying it out. Going to bring this towards the middle. Here come the Flames. Looking in. Oh, and they bobbled it. What a glorious opportunity there for Connor Zary. And he just bobbled it. He got so excited he was wide open and didn't shoot the puck. Here come the Panthers. Ekblad down low, side of the net. Going across. They score! Sam Bennett. Rodriguez is going to get the goal as he went across to Sam Bennett. And that one hits somebody in front, I believe, and goes in. Rodriguez is going to get credit for that one. Holy smokes. Vladar makes the most unbelievable saves, and it's a little cross-crease pass that goes in. Rodriguez and Bennett, a little passing back and forth. Comes to Ekblad, he spots him down low, and he goes to get it across to Bennett, and it's Mackenzie Weegar who slides down to try and block it, deflects this one in. It's the 36th shot on net, and it's a goal for the Panthers, 2-0. Holy smokes.
A linesman that collided awkwardly with Blake Coleman. Everybody looks to be okay.
Here's Schmidt, gonna flip this one out. Shots on goal are correct, 36 to 12. 12 seconds left to go. The Flames had 6 in the first period, 6 here in the second period. Excuse me, this is wild. 3, 2, 1. There goes the horn, and second period is done. This is wild. Meadows, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. For those that were joining us, this is crazy hockey. Let's go break it all down. All right. Intermission, where are you? Here you are. Boom. We'll bring these stats up. We'll get everything refreshed. Then we're going to look at these plays. 2-0. Crazy. All right. Let me open this up. We're going to see if we can find... we're going to share this, so I got to put you in preview mode for a minute while I bring this up, and we're going to look at this play because this was absolutely bonkers. I mean, a couple bonker plays going on here. This is absolutely wild. So we're going to find, I got to just maneuver this a little bit, open it up so everybody can see what's going on. We'll just do this. There we go. All right. I got to make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. So let's bring this up. So we're going to take a look at the first goal that was called back, right? So you can see right here at the side of the net. This is where the whack happens. Do they get a close up? No, they don't. Of course they don't. Okay. So let's see if we can zoom in here. So we might lose a little bit of quality, but at least you get an idea. Uh-oh, now I can't actually play it. All right, let's bring this across. So here's the whack right here. Boom. So you can see the puck. The puck is in the air up here. Here's the stick hitting the glove. It pushes the glove into the net. And then the puck is going to drop, and you can't kind of see the other whack. But here, he deflects it up and over the glove. So here, that's the whack right here that occurs. So this is the whack, and that is what they said. Nope, no goalie interference. It's a good goal. So he got the whack in. He had about 3 whacks at it. So the first shot came in. The second one was the whack, and then the third one knocks it up and over. So very, very bizarre play there. That I would have thought for sure was goaltender interference. Just didn't make any sense why they said nope. That is a good goal. When they clearly hit the hand. So very, very strange to say the least. Let me see if I can find the other one. It's hard to bring some of these to light, but we're going to see if we can find the other one. I mean, absolutely crazy plays. Of course, it doesn't make it easy for us to find. I want to find the other one that was called back. So give me a moment as we do a quick little search, see if we can find this clip. Oh, do we get a better angle? Nope. Oh, yes. So this is okay. So this is the other one. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see if we can share this one. So this is the second one that came up. All right, let me shrink this down so I can make it bigger. Make it bigger here for you so we can see it. So in this case, the puck came in. You can see, if we back it up right here, the Calgary player Ball is pushing Carter Verhaeghe into the net. So he's pushing Verhaeghe into the net here. So what happens is Ball is going to move away. He's going to get forced out as Vladar comes over. And right here, Vladar is kind of holding up the leg of Verhaeghe. Now remember, Verhaeghe was pushed in here by Ball. And the rule states if the defending team pushes you into the goaltender, into the net, it's not goaltender interference. The player has to get out of the way. Carter Verhaeghe right now is stepping here out of the way. So Carter Verhaeghe steps out of the way. The goaltender falls back, which is a clear dive, right? Because he's leaning back on Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe steps away. He didn't knock him back. Vladar throws himself down to try and draw a penalty. And then the shot comes, and look where his glove is. Right here, his glove is inside the net, and he makes an outstanding save. But if we fast forward, you'll see here again from the far shot, he's down. Here comes the shot. The glove goes up, and right there he catches it. And what the giveaway was, the tip of his glove actually caught the inside of the crossbar. And you can see that was inside the net. So crazy plays. An amazing chance, but it was nuts. You said Calgary player Ball, and I was like, what sport are we watching? BAHL. Kevin Ball. But that was wild. I mean, 2 goals. The first one I could understand calling goaltender interference because he whacked the hand of the goaltender, and then they scored. So I'm surprised that one stood. And then on the second one, you call it back, and I don't think that was goaltender interference. So very, very weird. Anyways, it's 2-0 right now. They got that one back, but 1 goal should have been allowed. 1 goal should have been disallowed, but I think it should have been the other way around. God, I love hockey. It is so crazy. Absolutely crazy. So glad we could find those. Glad we could look at those together because just bizarre. Your 2 goal scorers, if you missed it, and they both were in the second period, Godoyevich, his 3rd from Greer and Schmidt. That was at the 4:47 marker. And then Evan Rodriguez, his 14th from Ekblad and Sam Bennett. That was at 19:24. So two big time goals. 35 shots. I mean, that is insane. 35. That's what most teams do in a game, right? So we're talking about the Panthers a chance to hit 50 shots in regulation if they keep on the pace they're on. 12 shots for the Calgary Flames, which is just not good. Panthers hanging on at 53% in the faceoff circle. You can see it's just a difference of a couple. 0 for 4, the Panthers go on the power play. Flames go 0 for 2. Flames a little sloppy with their sticks. A little sloppy. Get those cross-check and high sticking calls. No need for that. And of course, the power play on the failed challenge that they did earlier on. 10 giveaways to 7. Again, not bad giveaway numbers considering the way this game has gone. 18 block shots for Calgary, 3 for Florida. And when you think about it, they've had 35 block shots, or 35 shots on goal. 18 shots have been blocked. That is wild. Absolutely wild. And that's why this is such a fun hockey game here today. If we take a look at kind of time on ice, who's doing what? If Calgary wins by some miracle, it will be goaltending. Goaltending absolutely is saving them tonight. Goaltending is bailing them out big time. Spaceman, what's going on, buddy? This game is looking scuffy. This is crazy. I mean, Cats are playing well. They're getting lots of shots, but Vladar has been wild. Huberdeau is the only player for the Flames forwards over 14 minutes. He's at 14-17. No shots for Huberdeau today. Coleman at 12:56. He's got 2 shots. Backlund at 11:19 has 2 shots. Kadri at 10:33. He only has 1 shot on net today and a couple of hits. Kadri got hit in the numbers earlier on. I wonder if it's bothering him a little bit because he's a couple shifts behind some of those leaders there. Coronado at 10 minutes, no shots. Frost at 9:50. Sharnkovich at 9.5. For the defenders, it's Mackenzie Weegar. 20 minutes for Mackenzie Weegar. Are you kidding me? We've played 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We've played 2 periods. Mackenzie Weegar is at 20 minutes of ice time. That means he's played a full period of hockey. He played 10 minutes in one, 10 minutes in the other. A period is 20 minutes. He's played the equivalent of a full period already through 2. That is insane. He's got a shot, 3 blocks, and 2 hits. So a nice line for Weegar. He is a -1, but my gosh, 20 minutes going into the third period, that's unheard of. Hanley has played 14:42, Ball at 13:53, Anderson at 13:25, Solyov at 8:02, and Patchell at 6:59. I can't believe that. 20 minutes for Mackenzie Weegar. Wow. When we take a look at his legs must be jello, right? That's crazy. Sam Reinhart, 14-13. He's got 5 shots on net. Barkov at 14 minutes has a couple of shots on net. Bennett at 13:48 with 5 shots on net. Verhaeghe, 12:53 with 2 shots on net. Evan Rodriguez, 11:34, 5 shots on net. Lundell at 11:30, no shots. Samkovich at 11 minutes. Lister Ryan at 10. I mean, it's just a shooting range. From the D side, 14:56 for Forsling, 14:20 for Ekblad. Mikola at 13.5. Schmidt at 12. Kulikov at 11. And Balinski's at 6.5 minutes. So he's only played 10 shifts, 6.5 minutes. I'm surprised he's not playing as much. Let's see here. Great per Lemon. He's like, some Flames thought it's a guaranteed loss and some are doing their best to turn the tide, right? It's crazy. I mean, this is just wild. I mean, what Vladar is doing today is incredible. I mean, I know Stolarz played well last night. I don't think I've seen a goalie play this incredible as we're witnessing right now. I mean, Vladar is just incredible. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and see what else is going on around town. Boston 2-0 over the Penguins. There you go. Pittsburgh they're just struggling. We're going to see them tomorrow here on the channel. The Lightning 3-1 over the Capitals. Alex Ovechkin did have another goal, and he's getting closer. And then the Islanders absolutely whooped the Predators 7-4. Ouch, 7-4. Coming up this afternoon, a lot of games that matter. Detroit and the Blue Jackets at 6 o'clock. In an hour's time, that game has serious implications for the positioning of the wild card teams. Oilers in Carolina. Both these teams need to find a way in the win column. Both teams need to get some points. Jets over the Flyers. That one's going to be okay. Montreal and Buffalo battle for the basement. The only thing they're playing for is lottery pick spots. Sharks and the Senators. Big game for Ottawa. Ottawa needs to find a way back to winning. Kings and Blues later. Devils in Utah. Chicago and Anaheim. And then the Kraken in the Canucks, wrapping it all around. Darth Vladar has a ring to it. It sure does. Yeah, listen, I have not given Vladar a lot of credit in the past. I've always kind of said he's not starter material. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what he is doing here today. Time to eat a lot of crow. I mean, he is ridiculous. Now, here's a little bit about Vladar, because a lot of folks, unless you watch Calgary on the regular, you probably don't know a whole much about Vladar. Good night, Munchie. What's going on? You bet. No, you didn't. You really picked the Sharks? Wow. Good for you. Vladar is 6'5", 210 pounds. He's Czech, born in Prague. He was drafted 75th overall, so 3rd round, 14th pick by Boston in 2015. This season, he's played 23 games. He has 8 wins, 2 shutouts, has a .298 goals against, and an .891 save percentage. In his career, he's only played 98 games. He has 45 wins, 4 shutouts. He's a .306 career goals against and a save percentage of .893. So numbers very, very close to what he's doing this year. Over the last couple of games that he's played, he's got a win over Washington, a win over Seattle, and then 3 losses to Winnipeg, St. Louis, and Utah. He did get a penalty against Seattle too. That's pretty funny. Over the years, he's really only played a handful of games, right? Last year, 23, 24, he played 20 games. He started 19 of them. In 22, 23, he started 23 games. Played in 27 of them. 21, 22, started 19 games. So this year, he's started 23 games, and he's got 8 wins, 10 losses, and 5 overtime. So, he is not that stellar goaltender that's going to steal you all the shows. Vladar, yeah, I know, Grant. I know. We're having some fun with Darth Vader. It's Vladar. I'm aware. We're just having some fun. He is not the guy that we would have expected to come in and steal a game. When we're talking about Calgary having a big game, you're thinking Nazem Kadri is making some huge plays, or Huberdeau is making some big plays. You're thinking that it's the defenders are kind of making some defensive plays and moving the puck up, and they're having a good transition game. You don't often think of Calgary having a goaltender steal it unless it's the Wolf. Wolf has been incredible. We've seen the Wolf play some serious games. He's smaller, 6 foot, even 166 pounds. He's played in 35 games this year. He's got 20 wins. I mean, 2.60 goals against and a .913 save percentage. He really has been the goaltender carrying the heavy load. But what Vladar is doing right now is absolutely monumental. And this is something the Flames should use to build upon, right? Yes, if they lose this game, they should look back and say, hey, outstanding performance tender. Let's build on that. Let's regroup. Calgary is currently sitting 1 point behind Vancouver. Vancouver plays tonight. Whatever happens tonight happens. Calgary is still in the hunt, but they have to be careful. Utah is 1 point behind them. St. Louis is 1 point behind Utah, meaning they're 2 behind Calgary. So there's a lot of teams that can catch up to them very, very quickly. Now, both Vancouver and Calgary trying to catch Colorado. Colorado at 72 points. It's doable, but with the moves that Colorado has made and will continue to make, they're going to look to continue putting up points. So this Western Conference isn't as sealed as it might seem, but I'd love to find a way that both Vancouver and Calgary could find a way to squeak into the playoff picture. In the East, it's even more bizarre. Toronto and Florida battling it out. Nick, what's going on? These two teams are going to be battling all down to the wire. Toronto and Florida play each other twice before the end of the season. So those are going to be super important games. Tampa Bay Lightning is right there with their win today. They're 1 point back from Florida. So Florida wants to win this to reinstate their 3-point lead over Tampa Bay. And of course, they would jump back over Toronto for that top spot. I don't think anybody's catching Washington. They're up at 84 points. Carolina at 72. They're just ahead of New Jersey. New Jersey back at 70. Detroit and Columbus, who play this afternoon, they are tied with 66 points apiece. So they are looking to potentially flip-flop. If Columbus wins, they will take the number 1 wild card. If Detroit loses, they will drop down. Ottawa just outside with 62 points, as is the Rangers in Boston. So if Boston can get that win today, they will move up and be ahead of Ottawa, just behind Columbus and Detroit. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these standings play out. We're going to talk about it a lot tomorrow because it's going to change. It's going to change a lot. All right, third period coming around. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for having some fun with us here today. It's all time to go. Third period action.
At the Florida line.
And we're going to get a
Early,
whistle
these
right
games
after
settle
the
down
puck
a
was
bit
dropped
by
10
a team that's
seconds
ahead
in.
by a couple. Will they just get into checking mode, Florida, or will they
Holy
settle
smokes.
down? It'll be interesting to see
This
how
is
they
going to be a wild
approach
third
this.
period. 2-0 Panthers.
This is a team that
Looking for
pretty
some
much is
more
a freshman
insurance. The
team. I
worst
would
lead in
imagine
hockey
they'll
is
keep
2
the pedal
goals.
down and try to continue to play in the Calgary Flames zone, but we'll see.
What? Oh. Not necessary. They're in the wild card right now. And the first shot right on Bobrovsky. He's going to grab and hang on
You
to
know,
it.
the interesting thing about this, with
But
the
yeah,
Flames
Detroit
coming
is
to
in
find
there.
their legs and
They're in the
period
wild
together,
card
you
right
never
now.
know.
And I would love to see a Toronto-Detroit first-round matchup.
This is the
Going
first
back to
real
the
chance
old
that
school rivalry
Calgary's
days.
had in
That would be a lot of fun.
I'm not sure they got a chance to score in period number 2 at all.
I'm sure there's some people that would also like to see it, but a lot of people would like to avoid that. You never know what could happen when you play those wild card teams.
Trying to build on that.
Florida getting set up, face off to the right of Bobrovsky. Lindell in to take this draw.
The Flames bench that wouldn't want to play in front of Dan Vladar with how
We're waiting to drop it. Backlund is set. Lindell is set. Now the ref is set. Here we go, off the draw. Going to win this back. McCullough, he's going to play this up. Panthers have won 7 of their last 9, and they've outscored opponents 34-19. Panthers have been scoring a lot of goals. Excuse me. Tipping this one in around the corner. Ekblad, he's going to dump it right back in. Tomorrow, coming up at 1 o'clock Eastern time, the Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins going to be live here on the channel. We're going to get that one rocking and rolling. Flipping this one across. As soon as this game wraps, you'll be redirected to that stream so you can set your reminder. And we're going to make that one public tomorrow morning. Well, maybe we'll make it public a little later tonight. Miss the old school rivalries. Oh, they're the best. Think Detroit's going to fall apart. We'll have to wait and see. Here's Verhaeghe. He's going to bring this one up. Cross-ice pass. Forsling with a shot. That one goes wide. Kadri going to pick it up. He's going to take a bump from Reinhart. Verhaeghe trying to pick it up in the corner. And Kadri comes right back to him. He's going to shovel this one ahead. Calgary Flames over the line. Kadri wants it back. Still does. Now he's going to curl in the corner. Got to create some space. Shot's going to pop up, and the Panthers going to move this one out again real quick. Going to dump this one in. 20 minutes of ice time for Mackenzie Weegar. It's hard to believe. 2 quick shots for the Calgary Flames. Hard to believe they opened it up with 2 shots. This around behind the net, long pass up. Flames in their own zone trying to create some space so they can now move this one ahead, get it over the Panther line, but the Panther is going to recover. They're going to play this one out. Flipping this one around, Panthers playing. There's Marner's mom making an appearance. Love that one. Got to give her credit. That was great when they did the mom's trip. Good to see them up and dancing around, having some fun. Coronado going to dig this one out. Getting into the line, Kulikov keeps it in. He sends this one down low. Calgary now going to set it up. 17:30 to go left. They need 2. Flames on the move. Going to bring this one up. Oh, my goodness. Kudojevic was setting up to absolutely smoke the Flames player coming across the blue line and just missed him. Kulikov going to flip this one up and all the way down the ice. This is going to be an icing call against Florida, so it's coming all the way back down.
Well, boy, you know, you got to
wow.
think what was said in the locker room.
That we almost had a huge hit at the blue line.
A little bit here to start the third. There's a 2-on-1 that Bobrovsky does a real nice job.
So Bobrovsky, he's really good laterally, moving from post to post. And he dropped his stick as Huberdeau shot it. He had to come across and grab it as Huberdeau kind of jumping around, trying to make something happen. He's got 7 points in his last 7 games, Hubie does. Trying to find one here, trying to get this Flames team going. Dojevic going to send it in the Flames zone. Flames very quickly bringing it out. Flames look different here. They look better here in this third period to start. They're going to dump this one in, chasing it around in the corner. Back around. Going for the wraparound was Kadri. That's knocked down, and Florida going to bring it out from in front of the net. Mikola can't flip it out. Calgary trying to hold this one in, trying to battle. Yunsel, welcome in if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I'm not butchering it too badly. 16 and a half minutes. till the end of the game. Here comes Listerainen. He's going to bring this one in. He kind of gets tackled there at the end, down in the corner. Trying to play this one through. Calgary working it out again. On the move, off the boards, right back. Kevin Ball with it for the Flames. Flames going to turn and play this over to Anderson. Anderson hitting that red line, going to dump it in. Welcome back, Duke. Again, the Panthers going to bring this one out. Right now, they're taking a little edge off. The Panthers don't seem as aggressive as they did in the last period. Back over the line, puck is bouncing around. Listerainen trying to whack it, cannot do it, and the Flames going to turn this one back. Here comes Calgary. Calgary over the line. Bringing it all the way in, dropping it to Backlund. Backlund, his shot gets blocked. Florida going to intercept. They're going to move this ahead. Flames playing. Yeah, they are not necessary. You can tell. There definitely is a different pace here to the Flames game. Florida going to steal. Here's Verhaeghe in the high slot, going down low to Barkov. Barkov around behind the net. Back up top. Taking a look. Here's a shot down in front, Schmidt coming in. He can't pick up the rebound. Barkey is there trying to get it over to Verhaeghe. Comes free. Reinhardt in the corner. He goes down. And a nice little play coming to Backlund, and he's going to play this one across. Paschal going to get this one all the way out and down the ice. Florida's got to go back quickly. No icing call. They're going to bring it up far side of the ice, and the Flames come in and steal it. Flames trying to center in front. Prospel can't connect. Trying to get it across there. That one could not hit Coronado. Schmidt is going to grab this puck. He's going to play this up the boards, trying to get this one out. This coming across. Holy smokes, this is absolutely crazy. Playing it ahead, here comes Florida. Florida on the move. Up across, Bennett, he's going to carry it in. Drop pass back, that's going to come back out. They're going to turn around again. Rodriguez sliding it across, and Vladar is going to come out and play it. Yosel, there's 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left. 1-4 here in the third period. Setting it up, playing it across. Florida getting things ready. Long pass. Right now, Florida's just playing a dump and chase game. They're trying to defend this lead rather than push and try to get more. This coming all the way down the ice, and Forsling is going to get back. It's going to be an icing call. 3 shots for Calgary, 2 for the Panthers. The 3 shots for Calgary, you know how long it's taken them to get 3 shots in the other periods? So good for them. They're definitely playing with that urgency. They're definitely trying to get in here and get something done. They want to get on the scoreboard. 13:40 to go here. 37 shots for the Florida Panthers. Wow. The face-off to the right of the goaltender. If you're looking from the goaltender's perspective. Calgary off the draw, going to flip this one out, racing in. Here come the Flames, shot right on. A nice stop for Bobrovsky, the 4th shot on net for the Calgary Flames, and some good speed for Calgary. It's possible, is really working in there. They're going to go to commercial break. The Flames digging in. We're seeing a new side. Is this enough, or is it a little too late? Welcome in if you're just coming in. Thanks for joining us. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed here on the channel, hit that subscribe as well. We cover the Panthers. We cover the Maple Leafs. We just love our NHL hockey, so please join us down the stretch for all your coverage. Of course, come playoff time, we will be covering everything. We get Cup crazy, and we'd love for you to hang out with us during that journey. Tomorrow on the channel, the Toronto Maple Leafs playing the Pittsburgh Penguins. That is a 1 o'clock start time, and I have to look at the schedule and see what else is going on this week, because I really haven't taken a look. But it looks like we got some Monday night prime action. 7:30 Monday night, Toronto and San Jose, Monday night prime. You know where we'll be for that one, right here on the channel. It's going to go into a little bit of a vacation for us, but you never know what might pop up. Maybe we'll get another stadium tour in. Some of you know where we'll be. Some of you, it's going to be a surprise. But we got lots of coverage coming up. Boston penalty shot and missed. Oh, I love penalty shots. I'm not a big fan of the shootout, but I love penalty shots. They're not called enough. With all the hooking and slashing that goes on breakaways, I think penalty shots should be called more often. Not on Amazon because I don't have it. That's right, Jonathan. We'll be right here Monday night prime watching the Leafs beat up on the Sharks. Can they take out the Penguins, then go over to the Sharks? If you're a sea creature, probably not a good time to be playing the Maple Leafs. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Holy smokes. We're in for a finish here. 13:30 to go.
That's the trade deadline day as well.
Trade deadline day, March 7th. Cannot wait for that. What is March 7th? Is that Friday? Friday. Ooh, good thing. Friday's going to be a good day.
You know, where are they in the standings?
We got another icing call against Florida. This is coming all the way back. Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Hope you're putting off your chores like me. We'll get to clean. As soon as this game ends, we'll go do what we said we would clean.
I don't think he has an intentions of doing that.
We'll do that. We'll get it all set and ready to go. Got to change the sheets as well. Scrub the tiles. Little vacuuming, but hey, no shoveling. But we'll take that. Another icing call is coming all the way down. Florida trying to set a record for how many times they can ice the puck in a short period of time. But again, love this time of year after trade deadline day. It's the push for the playoffs, and we got some big-time races. Big-time races. Who's getting traded from Florida on Friday? That, you know what, not necessary, is a very, very good question. I don't think they're really looking to trade anybody. I think Florida might move some picks or prospects. I don't think they're really going to look to move roster players. Florida's got fourth. They do not have a first, a second, or a third in 2025. In 26, they do have a first and a second. And in 27, they have all their draft picks. And they actually have 2 fourth-rounders. They have their own, and they have the pick from Calgary. Vic, what's going on? 61 and sunny. Nice, Vic. Enjoy. David, what's going on? Welcome in. Here they come again. Uyghur with a shot. That one's going to sail just wide. Here comes Florida picking it up. 2-on-1, shaping up. Florida getting back to take that one away. Good defensive comeback here by the Calgary Flames to take away the 2-on-1 situation. Loose puck. Panthers going to play this one back. Calgary is definitely dominating right now. 12:15 to go. 12:15 to go.
Kevin Ball, who just continues to use his
this coming around, Flames. They've upped their game. Panthers going to play this one back. Got to settle things down a little bit. Little line change action. Here comes Verhaeghe up the middle. Trying to flip it through. That's knocked out of the air. Flames going to bring it right back. Trying to go around Schmidt. They can't. Long pass over to Lundell. Tried to reach it with his glove. Can't get it. And here they come. It's at -12, and we just had a snow squall in Newmarket. Gotta love Newmarket. Shout out Square One, not Square One. Upper Canada Mall. Love some Upper Canada Mall. Dumping it down in the corner. Vladar coming out, going to play this one around. Back to the line. Cross ice. Calgary Flames on the move. Up the middle into the Panther zone. Schmidt coming over to cut it off. With Sarayan there to take his man, and the Flames going to play this one back. Long pass deflected down in the corner. Vladar coming out to stop this behind the net. 11:13 to go. Flames are moving. They have 4 shots in this period, only 3 for the Panthers. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. Bobrovsky is down. You're going to get some help by Ekblad to move this one around to the corner. Back to the line, and this one is going to come out. Panthers really getting it going. Down around behind the net, Mackenzie Uyghur has played a whole lot of hockey this afternoon. He's going to move this one up. Here they come. Dan, what's going on? Favorite OHL team? Ooh, that's a tough question. Right now, I mean, I don't watch a ton. I kind of tune in from time to time. But I love what the London Knights are doing. What London is doing is absolutely ridiculous. They're such a good team, such a powerhouse. Of course, way back in the day, I had some affiliation and did some work for St. Mike's, the St. Michael's Majors. Of course, they're no longer in existence. I don't even know where they moved to. They moved around a little bit. I think they're renamed now. Kadri in against Nosen. Kadri going to win this one back. Here's a long shot. That one is blocked, and it's going to come out off the shin pad. 10.5 to go.
Moves it up.
The Owen Sound attack. That's right, Dallas. They're all right. They're all right.
On the wrong side.
Background, good answer. I'm from London. There you go, Dan.
Anderson.
Background, the referee taking a tumble yet again. Flames still in the Florida zone. Working it up on the half boards. Coming across. Kulikov up on his man. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Florida breaking it out. 3-on-2. Pass is behind everybody. And Calgary going to turn and bring this right back the other way. Here they come up and over the line. 61 in Billingsbound, 65 in upstate South Carolina. I do have to get to the Carolinas one of these days. Would love to go golfing there. It's beautiful courses. They're going to go to commercial break with 9:48 to go. Calgary, another high stick in the face, and he is all fired up. I used to like Niagara Falls Flyers way back when. Hey, anytime, any excuse to go to Niagara Falls, we'll take it. You want to cheer for their hockey team? Hey, we got to go check it out. Marchand leaves the game after Oliver Joseph dropped him. Yeah, and apparently he's in some serious discomfort, Rick. I'll have to go and watch the hit. Luke, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're getting set. 9:48 left to go in this hockey game. It has been a lot of fun. Lots of hockey on the schedule tonight. So if you're around the house, tune in and enjoy. If you're lucky, if you're in the Toronto area and you're going to be going to Elimination Chamber tonight, enjoy. It's setting up to be one of the best PLEs this year. Of course, John Cena's last stop in Toronto. So enjoy. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I'm going to take a search after the game. There's a few highlights I want to take a look at, and I gotta say I'm not sorry that that Brad. I don't want anybody to get hurt, but when it's Brad Marchand, I'm not so sad about it. Yeah, fine, that's fine. I don't care. Okay. Holy smokes. Hockey weekend, Monday Night Prime. I cannot wait. But it's another back-to-back game for Toronto. All right, Uyghur now, 24 minutes of ice time. It keeps building for this kid. He is absolutely a workhorse, a big-time workhorse. 9:38 to go in the period. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it. I love my hockey, especially when it involves two great teams. I'm a big Florida Panther fan, and I love watching all the Canadian teams. So thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it. Flames circling back around, on the move, hitting that red line. Going to dump this one in. Down in that corner. Trying to play this one through. Trying to kick it out in front for Hagee. Going to pick it up. Carter V on the move. He's going to flip this one off the boards. Trying to get around and chase this one down. And Hanley slowed him up just enough. Could not pick up that puck. Here's a long pass all the way down. And Ekblad, he's going to gobble it up. Coming over, Barkov, he's going to flip this one off the boards. Reinhardt trying to play it up for Hagee there as well. And it comes to Forsling. Forsling knocking this away from Coronado. 9 minutes to go. And Rasmus Anderson bringing this one back. Inside their own line, going to play this one up. And the Flames tipping it into the Panther zone, behind the Panther net. And it's picked up by Boquist. Boquist, he doesn't play it up the boards. Tried to carry it, he turns it over. Calgary cycling around. Sharnkovich back to the line with a blast. Bobrovsky is down. Backlund has it. He's going to kick this from his skate to his stick. He's going to carry it around, flipping it through. This coming over to the boards. Panthers going to slow things down. Here comes Boquist. He's on the fly, going to carry it up. Going to dump it in. Chasing in the corner. Boquist comes in with a big hit. On ball. Ball has had a nice game. And Schmidt falls. Schmidt falls as Sharnkovic started to get up and come. Good recovery. Panthers intercept. It comes to Listerainen. He's going to play this one back. And the Panthers going to slow this one down as both teams making some changes. Working it back across. Belzinkis, he's going to play this all the way down in the corner. Out around, here's a shot going over the blocker side and a little too high. Panthers coming close though. 7 shots for Calgary, only 3 for Florida. Florida playing very defensively in this period. It is at Skydome, Dallas. Yes, it is at Skydome, and there's going to be a ton of people. Rick celebrating 10 months as a member for Good Sports Talk. Sam is the man. Legends live here. Cheers. Thank you so much, Rick. Rick, you know I appreciate you so very much. 10 months as a member, almost up to that 1-year marker. Thank you so much. And to all of our channel members, thank you. We're going to start doing a whole lot more for our channel members with lots of post-game live hangouts, talk about the games. We're going to have member perks that will allow certain members to join us at intermission to talk about the games. We're going to have all kinds of new stuff going on. I believe that perk is already live for our champion members. If they want to join, they will have the ability to come and join us live at intermission. Here come the Panthers working it up across. Mikola. He's going to bring this, banking it off the boards. Down Calgary, setting it up, working it through. I mean, this channel is all about community, and we're going to make sure we do some extra special things for our channel members. Here's Ekblad coming around, flipping it up, and of course, more giveaways for our channel members as well. Uyghur going to send this one all the way up, down. Ekblad, he's chasing it down in the corner, trying to bring it around. We'll talk about more about those perks tomorrow. Up to Bennett. Bennett going to carry, 6:40 to go. Putting it off the boards. That one is intercepted. Flames putting it right back in the Panthers zone. Panthers setting it up, turning it on the move, coming around. Long pass at the line, trying to bring this one in. They cannot do it. Flames on the move. Huberdeau getting it ahead, trying to come through, and that's deflected into the corner. Calgary. Pass back. Rodriguez. Can't see who that is. They intercepted, and it's Rodriguez. He intercepted, and that's going to send this all the way down the ice.
As Vladar will leave it at the other end for Rasmus Anderson.
Oh, John, I'm so sorry to hear that. Calgary behind the net. They're going to start to play it up ice. Nice job by Barkov to intercept, and it's going to be blown down at the blue line as an offside, which I don't know how that was an offside if it's Calgary's zone and Calgary had the puck. But all right, sure. 6 minutes to go here in this hockey game. If Calgary wants a chance to make a push, they're going to have to score and score real quickly here. And now have secondary anxiety about traffic and subway crowd. Oh, Dallas, it is so bad. So bad. It's going to be crazy here tonight. A lot of hockey teams, when Carolina was in town, they had to walk to the stadium from their hotel because the traffic was so bad the bus couldn't get through. Here comes Uyghur over the line, going to pass this one over. Return feed doesn't connect. Florida doing a nice job in front of their own net. Putting it around the boards, trying to bring this one out. Cannot do it. Cycling it. Here's a blast from the point. Nice little save. Schmidt is going to grab it up, passing it in front for Hagee, going to put this one out. Dallas, the Gardner is going to be under construction for the next 100 years. I think what's going to happen is the Gardner's under construction for so long, eventually all the concrete is going to be taken away, and it's going to look like one of those Mario Kart tracks when you're in the star level, and it's just all stars and looks invisible. It's going to be some futuristic look. It's taken them so long to work on that thing. They're going to take a commercial break. 5:15 to go. 5:15 to go. It sure does. Good night, Munchie. It sure does. It's a very, very unfortunate situation. We're gonna look to do a fundraiser coming up towards playoff time. Something I'm gonna work out, and we'll make an official announcement a little later on. But we're gonna look to do something because it's something that touches everybody, and it's just so unfortunate. Going to be always under construction. Always. Although I will give them credit, they built that skate path under the Gardner, which I haven't tried because it's just way too far. But that's a cool idea, right? Put a little skate path under there. Very, very, very nice. That's right. You'll have to take your Jetsons flying car to drive on the Gardner. Oh, the Jetsons. You know, it's funny. My elder statesman of a son said to me the other day, I remember watching the Jetsons, and I said, there's no way you watched the Jetsons. I watched the Jetsons when I was a kid. You did not watch the Jetsons. The Jetsons were not a thing back in your birth year in the 2000s. But maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he watched replays on YouTube or something. But I was like, there's no way. Such a good show, the Jetsons. Ah, love it. Love it. And the Jetsons movie was actually pretty good too. Making where they went and made Spacely Sprockets. All right, coming back from commercial break. Let's see how this one is going to wrap up. 5:15 to go. Just coming back from commercial break. The goaltender for the Calgary Flames has been the difference maker tonight. He has been absolutely insane. We've seen goal called back. We've seen a challenge overruled and lost. Goaltender Vladar has been in on everything. This coming back in the Flame zone. Panthers in here chasing it. Can't get it. Flames do. They're going to send this one all the way down. Past life regression. Jetsons. This coming around. Man, why were all the good cartoons back then? Meat Boy Elroy. Such a good little jingle. Hey, Pittsburgh got on the board. There you go. There's a high stick. Florida, big high stick. They got away with that one.
Reinhardt.
And they're going to bring this down. Barkov chasing it. Uyghur going back. He's coming around both the boards. Verhaeghe was there. Could have set up for a hit. Did not hit him. Void, what's going on? I am not Void. I'm going to be watching Elimination Chamber tonight. But we will be back tomorrow for the Maple Leafs and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Who is your favorite Jetsons character? I'd be curious who everybody thinks.
Back in come the Flames, though.
This coming around. That's going to be grabbed and held. I kind of like Rosie. Right? Wasn't that the robot, Rosie? I think she might have been one of my favorite characters. Rosie and George. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. And Coleman is hot. Coleman took a huge whack by Kulikov right in the schnoz. And no call. And he was just giving it to the official big time. 4 minutes to go. Off the draw. Flames going to win this one. They're setting up. Florida going to steal. Florida carrying this one out. Over the line. Little drop to Bennett. Bennett cross pass. Coming for a deke. They score! It's going to be Samwelb. The Florida Panthers needed that one for insurance. Holy smokes. Oliver, how's it going? Going with Elroy. A couple of votes for Elroy. There we go. With 3:52 to go, Mackie Samwelb gets his 10th of the year. Going with Jane. Jane was a pretty good character, too. A nice little deke here, and it's amazing. Vladar, after how outstanding he has been, he just bit on the first move there, went down, and a nice move to put it around him. And it's unfortunate that goal was scored that way because Vladar has been awesome. Bennett and Rodriguez picking up the assists. Nick dropping those rats. Rutrow. 3-0 Panthers with 3:35 to go here in this period. Two Flames going to bite the dust, and it's going to be a hand pass call.
And a pretty easy night for
unbelievable. And the Panthers play the Bruins March 11th. That's going to be a fun one. Fun one for sure.
Working on 421.
Sergei Bobrovsky having a nice little game here for himself. Panthers only have 4 shots in this period. The Flames with 9.
Longevity for him.
Bobrovsky third in the NHL with 280 wins since the start of the 16-17 season.
Hadn't seen the fourth line.
This is going to come out. Florida picking up the puck, going to move it ahead. Up over the line, comes to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe going to chip this right in on Vladar. He's going to hang on to it with 3:11 to go. Unbelievable. 5:44 Eastern Time. The Stadium Series, Detroit and Columbus, starts in 6 o'clock, which really means like 6:15-ish, 6:10-ish by the time they do all the intros and everything. That's going to be a fun game, but I unfortunately do have to go and do my chores. 3:11 to go. Looking to close this one out, but we will be back tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Leafs and Pens. Off the draw. Comes to Anderson. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Going to play this one around. Bennett, that's his 20th assist. Panthers forcing it around down in the corner, doing a good job on the forecheck. 40 shots for the Panthers. Oh, yeah, John loved Bugs Bunny. I was a huge Looney Tunes fan. Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote was the best. Yeah, Jared, I'm going to watch. I'm excited for it. I'm pretty sure John Cena's going to win to go to Mania. Pretty sure they're going to have him go out on top.
That's enough. We'll play a defensive solid period and just wait.
But it's going to be good. Last time he's here in Toronto, have to watch. And of course, having the chance to meet Chelsea Green, gotta support.
Third period to make it 3-0.
Here comes Florida on the move. Back to the red line. Going to dump this one in. Down around the corner. Bennett over trying to stop it. They can't. Panthers racing back as the Flames dump it down the ice. No icing call. Cat setting it down. Bennett is racing in, trying to negate the icing, but just cannot get there. Ahead of Hanley, so nice speed trying to put in. Trish wearing the Leaf jersey. That's right. Trish Stratus getting involved. So, you know, Jared, it's funny. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have feuded so many times over the years. So many times. It's almost like they can't do anything separately. They always seem to put them back together, and I love it. They know each other so well. They're best buddies in real life. I think they're going to put on a heck of a show. Here's a shot and a big collision in front as Kadri runs over the back of Bobrovsky. He pops up. And a little conversation taking place. Here come the Flames, a minute 47 to go. Flames still in. Working it over to the half boards. Kadri down to the point. Taking a look at the side. Yeah, Trish going to be involved tonight is exciting. Here's a blast, and that's going to be held. The first time, she said, the first time her kids are going to get to see her wrestle. Domi not at Leaf practice today. Rumors of trade coming. Beverly breaking the stories here today. Beverly, our trade breaker. Domi not at practice. Could be on the move. Oh, Jared, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. 1:34 to go, but they're only at 40. They've taken all the pressure off. They very easily could have hit 50 plus, but they stopped shooting. They only have 6 shots in this period. Edge loves it. Yeah, they do. Edge is a huge fan. Huge fan. He's from Orangeville, I believe. Going to put this across. Here comes the Panthers. Long shot by Greer down the corner. Fourth line getting some minutes in here. Domi for Frederick. Here's another shot right on. Jared, maybe somebody was listening and they thought, hey, that's not a bad idea. Worst player in Panthers history. Working through. Last minute of play. Woo! Back to the line. Panthers digging it. Here's a knockdown. Still with it. Greer shooting. That's intercepted. 45 seconds to go. Flames just trying to get something. Going to roll it in on Bobrovsky. Mikola going to hold this behind the net. Mikola taking a look. On the move. And that is going to be a whistle and going to come back. 32.6 seconds left to go. Pittsburgh pulled the goalie. He's left the building.
And that will also tie.
32.6 seconds left. Listen, Domi has a lot of potential and a very favorable salary at $3.5 million.
Well, you know,
Now, he's a decent third-line player. He's having some trouble scoring right now.
Of late, it'll be an interesting.
Panthers moving some guys around. They're going to set it up. 32.6 on the clock. Off the draw, going to come right to Bobrovsky. He's going to cover it up and hang on to that one.
Calgary 3-0 back in December, and Florida trying to return.
It's going to come to 30.6. 30.6. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes these guys just need a little relocation, and it makes things happen.
The plane to get out of town and leave this one behind them.
Where, oh, where could Domi be going?
A goal. Get the first goal.
Off the draw. Scramble. Panthers going in the corner. Over here, Kulikov going to get it to the line. They keep this one in. Now they're going to bank it off the boards and all the way out. An entertaining game to watch, no doubt. Dominant game for the Panthers. The Flames of Spence on that note. Chance of the post-game show. Yeah, sounds good, David.
Going to be the third shutout of the season for Sergei Bobrovsky.
Oh, Nick, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for being here. As with 6 seconds left to go, this one is going to be done. A big win, and it's a shutout, and we got a scrap right here at the end. We got a scrap as Greer is mixing it up. Schmidt's coming in. Ball is in there. It's a 3-0 final. The Florida Panthers have blanked the Calgary Flames, but everybody is tangled up here. Johnny, thanks for hanging out with us. Good to see a sub-4 million per season cap hit.
39 saves off 42 shots from Dan Vladar.
So they're going to split it up. The Rats coming raining down on the ice. Vladar with a heck of a game. Can't take anything away from him. He was the best Calgary Flame by a mile. Your goals, Godoyevich is third from Greer and Schmidt. Evan Rodriguez is 14th from Ekblad and Bennett. Samkovich is 10th from Bennett and Rodriguez. And the one thing we got to do before we go, oh, I don't know if I have the sound effect on here. Well, that's okay. Our 3 stars, we're going to make our 3-star selection because, hey, we can do that. And I think it's a pretty easy call. 3rd star tonight, we're going to give it to Vladar. Vladar was absolutely incredible tonight. We're calling it. Vladar is our 3rd star of the game. 2nd star is going to go to Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he had a goal and an assist, a +2, played 17.5. He had 5 shots on net. And Sam Bennett, you're getting star number 1, 2 beauty setups, 2 points, +2, 19 minutes, 5 shots, 3 hits, and 66% in the faceoff circle. Absolutely wild. Sam Trish just came in a Lambo. Oh, that's awesome. Very, very cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, mods. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and hanging along, watching with us. Thank you for everything you do for us here on the channel. For those that are new and hit that subscribe, we appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Leafs, Penguins. And members, don't forget, members only live stream immediately following tomorrow's game to wrap it up. Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Let's go.